Alright, howdy everybody. It is me, again, Musa, Quadrata. We are back with Shadows over Loathing for the first time in like 3 weeks. So yeah, it's been a minute. But, yeah, uncomfortable laugh. It's my specialty. But, yeah, last we left off, we finished things up with the Big Moist, and we managed to rescue Charles from the Gators, who we have struck down brutally and without mercy. Beat them back into their stinking holes, and now we are on the trail of something new in Gray County. And hopefully, I think it was Gray County, wasn't it? It's like, yeah, Gray County, which apparently is just like a rural area that we're going to be headed to. That's, I guess, outside of the main city, and we're going to be heading there for, I forgot what we're looking for, but actually, hang on, maybe it's on our to-do list. Okay, yeah, we got to talk to Jasper. I don't remember what we're actually like searching out, but whatever. It is Chapter 5, Heartland. Oh dear, Heartland of Darkness. Hey, Buck, over here. Jeez, I ain't been out to this neck in a month of Sundays. The farm country isn't a big destination hotspot for you? Shocking. Believe you me, Buck, I got out of here as soon as the getting was good. Oh, wait, are you from Gray County? Yeah, and you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need it advertised that Molly Buttons came from a long line of Reubens and hayseeds. My house was let down this back road. I'm gonna go have a look-see. Maybe my childhood pig sticker's still there. Okay. We've got a companion vignette. Oh shit, like we're doing it right away. Looks like the old trap. Nothing left in here. I have like a thing. Like I had a dialogue box, but I didn't manage to read it on time. This is really depressing. The literal miles of oil rigs in between the farmhouses, like, and the constant, like, I guess that's why they call it Gray County, but, like, holy shit. This is terrible. Stupid tire swing. Waste of a childhood. Shoot it. It's durable. Alright, well, that's not doing anything. It's just how we interact with everything as Molly. Nothing left in there. Thinking how much of my life I spent in the shack, it really gets in my teeth. Oh, we have more dialogue there. Oh, no, I know we did. Nothing in there except bullets. Gotcha. Your nightstand, just where you left it, in this massive heap of garbage. Ah, there she is. You've had other knives, but you never forget your first. Molly learns a new skill, knife trick. Sick. Pop's old oil burner has seen better days. Though not heaps better. Shoot it. Well, this is new. Hell yeah. That's better. That's what I like to see. What do we even have a barn for? Pop didn't raise any animals, or anything at all, really. This is really therapeutic. I like being, I wish I could do this. Just go into an area and just shoot everything that makes me feel things I don't want to. What's this? Huh, it's addressed to me. Looks official. I trust the feds to send mail here instead of where I actually live. Cripes. What the? This is from the state pen, where they got little Nancy on ice. As the only registered contact of inmate Nancy McGill, blah blah, pending final review will be transferred to Bridgewater State Asylum for insane criminals. Oh god, no! They can't send her to the Laughing Academy. That place'll kill her. What's the postmark on this? A week ago. Okay. Well, with bureaucracy, I probably still got a day or two. Hold on, Nancy. I'll think of something. You gotta get the hell out of here and come up with an angle to help Nancy. Time's wasted. Let's cheese it. Hey, Molly, how's... Buck, I got a real tough slice here. I don't like asking for favors, but it's no trouble. After all, you've been helping me out with my weird nonsense. That's a good way to describe it. What's the problem? I told you about my Sheba, right? Nancy McGill? Maybe? I don't know. She's doing time upstate because of a bank job that went south, but I got a letter saying they're moving her to a different schooler soon, to Bridgewater. Is that bad? Why are you troubled over Bridgewater? The Bridgewater State Asylum for insane criminals? Oh, that does sound bad, now that you say the entire name. Nobody comes out of Bridgewater with their brains right. Sometimes they don't come out at all. They put people in Bridgewater and just forget about them. We gotta bust her out before the transfer, or I'll never see her again. Nobody will. Jeez, okay. How long do we have? A couple of days, tops. So as soon as I think of a plan, I'll let you know. Okay. Yeah, I think an asylum... Oh my god. Bud's Burger Barn. Visit our 0 Gray County locations. Proud to serve Red Cola. There. I guess something happened to the Burger Barn. It's just not... It's not in business anymore. I guess that's what happens when you have 3 businesses in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Also, this looks like... This area, like the way it's shaped, looks like you took Utah and like bit a chunk out of it, like in the corner here. Get that extra Mormon flavor. This old watering trough appears to have been abandoned by everything except mosquitoes. Alright. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, an asylum in the 20s is probably a really bad place to be. As far as I remember, I think this was around when they lobotomized women. Or, let me double check that. Hang on. This is a really depressing, this is a really depressing bit of trivia. Yes, lobotomies for women. This is a very safe thing to look up on Google. I'm sure I want this on my history. Oh, it's in the in the 40s. Wait, hang on. Early 20th century. Okay, they didn't really do lobotomies until like late 30s, 40s. So around now was when they were doing deep sleep therapy, malarial therapy, and they hadn't then, and a little bit later, like after this time period, they're gonna be doing like they're gonna start using like electric shocks. But currently, still a bad place to be. I wouldn't want to be in an insane asylum anytime before like the 90s, I guess. They kind of got overhauled at some point because they were kind of horrible for a really, really long time. But anyway, we don't have to deal with that. This is a video game, thankfully. Anywho, somebody has tied the car to this hitching post, presumably as a joke. Oh yeah, that'll secure. Wow, who knew Ford even made a Model T limousine? A Model T This is amazing. This is actually a funny joke. Because like the Model T was actually the reason it was a notable car was because it was sold. It was affordable to people who like ordinary people. Because cars used to be like exclusive vehicles for the really rich, and the idea of making a limousine, a type of car that would only be afforded to fancy people who want to go to nice parties in style, but it's a Model T limousine, is just so backwards. That's funny. Anywho, this old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig. Excuse me. He looks up at you with a squint to someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask... That's kind of like me, sitting at this computer. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, young man, but last I knew it was standard to lead off with an introduction. Oh, sorry, my name's Musa. Wendolyn Lugu T. What's your question? Well, let me think. What's that you're working on? Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with. What does it do? Nothing, on account of it being broken. Typically that's what makes such a thing interesting, but I need a replacement part and there ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring? Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kinda rare. Wait, why? Why not just flip a regular one upside down? Oh well now, ain't you clever? See that flange there? Yeah, that's why. Maybe I can find you one? Well, now, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. Is there a clock parts store nearby? I used to buy parts off a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom bought out his mortgage and foreclosed on foreclosed on him. Ran the fella off without even a buy or leave. At least, I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's real spooky now. Look, okay. Spooky? What happened? Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fella there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seem normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Location unlocked, the old Gilmore place. Wow, talking dolls, that's exciting. I'm sure I'll love it there. Remember, what I need's a counterclockwise mainspring. Alright, I'll go look. That's about Hellstrom. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? Ugh, that fat cat oil baron what's been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. He'll get his soon enough. Well, what's that mean? Don't mean nothing. Just an old man talking old man crap. Well, I'll be seeing you. A woman with long silver hair and a sultry smile, okay, is chatting with a burly woman wearing an eye patch. Doctor. Long-lashed eyes sparkle at you behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Iola Kid Mundi. Nice to meet you. I'm Musa Bacula. Care to do a lady a little favor, Musa? Well, what kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk? A charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. The last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel place. Could you find him for me? Pretty please? Her eyelashes flutter as she makes puppy dog eyes at you. Sure, ma'am. Happy to help. Oh, I knew I could count on you. Here, let me give you directions. Location unlocked, the Drexel Stead. Bring me back a glass of milk once you find him. Okay, sweetheart? Okay, leave it to me. Anyway, what are you two talking about? Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Xenia and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them, but eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified it to just the names and made a little game out of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent first wins. Okay. See you around, Iola. Mom Shamrock. This burly old lady looks like she could kick your ass despite her age and her eye patch. He looks you up and down with narrowed eyes, then gives you a slight nod, apparently deciding you aren't a threat to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Musa, Xenia Wakefield. Nice to meet you, Xenia. You look reasonably capable. Got time to run a quick errand? What kind of errand are we talking about? A farmer named McMillicuddy borrowed something from me, and I'm gonna need it soon, that's all. Go get. Come back. Couldn't be simpler. My experience is that nothing is ever that simple. Ha! Ain't that the truth? I don't expect any trouble, though. Alright, I'll do it. Good. Here's directions to his place. Just tell him Xenia needs her paperweight back. Location unlocked. McMillicuddy's farm. Okay, I'm on my way. The door to Jasper's feed and tack is barred from the inside. You'll have to look elsewhere for your tack. What about my feed? Where can I get that? A car-shaped pile of rust. A rusty old toolbox. What's in here? Disposable ratchet and an awl. Okay. Ooh, hobo code. Ooh, I don't know enough hobo code. Actually, hang on. We could probably address that. Hobo camp. Oop. Molly suddenly makes an excited noise and smacks herself on the forehead. Of course! Madeline's! Madeline who? Madeline's what? Maddie used to be an expert jailbreaker, but she retired and went legit. Now she just runs a little shop where she sells cakes with files in them. Okay, she didn't exactly go legit. Anyway, I gotta go buy a cake for Nancy. Okay, I'll wait here. Molly gets a bashful look on her face and sort of digs her toe in the dirt. Actually, can I borrow some meat? How much? Just a D-stack. 1,000 meat? For a cake with a file in it? The full package isn't just one file. It's a file, a drill, a crowbar, lockpicks, weapons, maps. Plus Madeline's cake recipe is really good. Don't you have any money? I know you draw a mob salary. I spend all my meat on fancy shoes and bullets. And fancy bullets. Jeez. Come on, Musa, this is important. Nancy won't survive a budget to Bridgewater. They'll break her. They'll pump her full of drugs and lock her in a padded closet without even a number on the door. And just leave her there. I'll never see her again. She's the only one who cares about... Okay, here. I pressed 2 on accident. Hang on. Okay, here. Thanks, Buck. You're a real peach, and I knew I could count on you. I'll pay you back, I promise. Yeah, go buy your cake before I change my mind. She runs off. Madeline's cake and file. Oh, look, she's smiling again. It's a little funny that Maddie's shop does so well, despite most people not needing to bust anyone out of the joint. Guess they just like the cake that much. Probably they eat around the file. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Madeline recognizes you when you enter. The two of you gossip about mob news and mutual acquaintances for a minute before you get down to business and order the Alcatraz special. Normally, it takes a couple of days to set one of these up, but fortunately Maddie had one ready to go. Turns out Lenny Knucklebones got parole, so his order was canceled at the last minute. You hand over Musa's meat and stagger out of the shop carrying the world's heaviest and most comprehensively tool-filled cake. Molly's muscle increases by 1. Yes, hitting on all 6s. Oh my god. This game's amazing. Alright, time to meet back up with Musa. Get a wiggle on. And how? Oh, hey Molly, did you get the cake? Absolutely. See? Good lord, that's huge. It's heavy, too. So the sooner we deliver this, the better. I mean, that was true anyway. So where's Nancy now? Charlestown State Prison. I, don't actually know how to get there from here, but when you find it, don't forget to take me with you. Right, got it. Okay, is there a guy... An old gravestone here. Pepperidge Dolphin. What the heck? Pepperidge Dolphin died 150 years ago? Then, was that man in the boxcar? Hello again. Ah! Oh, did I startle you? Dreadfully sorry. Pepperidge, you're alive. Well, yes. Was that in question? This gravestone says, ah, I see. No, this is my great-grandfather's. I was named after him. I decided to bring it with me as another souvenir, in addition to my father's padlock collection. Well, that makes sense. Sure. It's Pepperidge Dolphin. Looks like he's still adjusting to orthogonal life. He's leaning. How's it going, Pepperidge? Quite well. It's a very nice little community we've got here. A marvelous first step on my new path as a world traveler. Nice. I hope that goes well for you. I'm quite certain my travels will be completely free of danger or violent misfortune. You know any hobo code? I have learned some since my arrival, yes. Least I can do after the help you've given me. Here, I'll write it down. He writes something down on a scrap of paper and hands it to you. I don't really understand this one. He takes the paper, rotates it about 30 degrees, and hands it back. Ah, got it. He wrote the hobo code in italics, I see. Alright. Hi there, Samuel. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Yeah, don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Sure. Yeah, seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Oh, definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner for months at a stretch. Oh, that's fun. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. Okay, I don't think we've got any more hobo code to learn. The titanium removes titanium staples if such a thing exists. Are we gonna need this later? We might. How much hobo code do I know? Is there like a crack knuckles increases your mysticality by 5? Oh right, okay. That's combat skill. I was like, did I just get that and I like have more now? No. News Hound, Ziggurat Power, Energized Brain, Do we have hobo code anywhere on here? I'm not seeing it. Hold a moment. Wow, it's actually kind of hard to find certain stats. Books. Hey, hang on. How much XP do it? 330. Hang on. This is Mudhenge. We're not figuring that out anytime soon. Increases meat drops, sleaze armor, hot armor. Hang on. Which one are we lower on right now? We've got 6 hot armor, 6... Oh, we're even on both. Hang on. I guess we'll do one of each. Kind of out of other stuff to do. Continue to plumb the dank depths of this vile repository. These jokes are so filthy they cannot even be paraphrased without giving great offense. There's still a lot of filth to wade through here. Another story of a man freezing to death in the sub-zero west, and another conclusion in which the narrator rejects the premise entirely. I would never go somewhere cold, they write. I would never put myself in that position. There's 100 of these stories. They're all like this. Once again. Yeah, I guess these two are just infinite. How about the meaty expertise? Oh, baby. In one section, you glean a method for collecting interest on loans from people you have not lent money to. The accounting is complicated, but the results speak for themselves. Sweet Jesus. What the Fisher Hober? Hey, Walter. Oh, hey, thanks for telling me about this place. This is a fine little community. Yeah, nice. Glad you're settling in. Man, I'm not speaking well today. Yep, I'm accustomed to the solitary life of a fisherman, but it's nice to have some folks to come home to at the end of the day. And nobody's complained about the smell. Well, good. So, do you know a lot about fishing? I guess I picked up a trick or two. You looking for some pointers? Sure, that'd be great. So far, I figured out that you hold on to the long, stiff part of the pole and dangle a sharp wire thing into the water. Well, there's a sentence that stopped being a double entendre real fast. Here, let's expand on that knowledge a little bit. You know when to fold your bait and when to hold it. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Better fishing results. Thanks. Do we have any hobo code we can learn from this guy? No. What about Veronica? Okay. Any secret plans, Mr. King? So, about those secret plans. Well, you've been very helpful. Very well. The general outline of my plan is this. I intend to found an entire city of, and for, hobos. Too long have we chafed under the laws and economic pressures of this land, when what we truly desire is to live life free. To go where we please and do what we will. I will establish a city where the hobo lifestyle is not only possible, but celebrated. Wow. Where are you going to put it? Ah, well, for now that must remain a secret. Shoot. Where are you from? Hoboken, of course. Ooh, okay. I think that's all the hobo code we can learn. I don't think there's anyone we missed. Gator? It's the Gator hobo you met in the Gatorman Hamlet. You probably already recognized him, though. Ah, hello. Oh, hi. I see you found the place. Yes, thanks. Camp good. People nice. Glad to hear it. By the way, my name's Musa. Hello, Musa. Name Agamemnon. Ask about it. Have you learned any new hobo code? Yes, I share. He teaches you some symbols, mainly concerned with hunting and dentistry. Hobo code knowledge increased. Excellent. What about the frat house girl? Hello again. Nice hat. Hi. Thanks so much for helping me before. I didn't even get your name. I'm Calendula Crabtree. Oh, I'm Musa Bacula. I'm afraid I can't pay you back yet. We don't really have anything to make decent booze out of. At the moment, I'm just using random kitchen scraps and weeds, and I can't serve you that in good conscience. Or good ethics. Nah, don't worry about it. Okay. It's Clyde Mossman. Hi, Clyde. Oh, hey, Musa, right? Thanks for pointing me to this place. It's pretty great. Everyone's real friendly-like. Nice. So you aren't missing the solitude of the swamp? Nope. Turns out that's less important to me than just being able to sit still and not do much. I've been helping out by growing herbs for the kitchen here. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Sure, I picked up a couple of signs. Here's the one for keep off the grass. Thanks. It's Beanie from the junkyard, happily cooking up a pot of beans. And that's all he has to say. Fabulous. Alright, sick. The hobo camp's looking fantastic. Alright, back to Gray County. Can we read that code now? Oh, God, you love to see it. Ugh! Some hobo code scratched into the dry ground by the side of the road. The code reads, "Do not let appearances deceive you." Good advice, I guess. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the Gilmore house. A pack of hulking devils crest the horizon, surfing the back of a giant inflatable rat. Some jumpy little fellers hop up and down on the balloon rat's nose. Hey, fat cat! Devils don't work for free. You summon, you pay. Huh? I didn't summon you. And who are you calling fat cat? Be your name Hellstrom or Joffrey McDoo, someone's gotta give these devils their due. He rhymed do with do, that's terrible. Duke's up, I'm fighting you for that shit. What in God's name is this? What am I looking at? Fire Devil Brute. What the fuck is this? What is this thing? What? Why do they look this way? Hang on. Getting your kneecaps. Ouch. 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 Bro, right to the knee. Right to the crotch. That's rude. You don't hit a lady there, dude. Ah, the stench. Okay. We've got... oh god, I've got a scroll bar in my attacks now. Terrible. I think these guys are resistant to hot damage, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, we can do the Jocelyn Cheer to increase everyone's stats by, like, a lot. Woo! Alright, good heal Molly. What are these guys doing? 13... 6. Yeah, let's heal Molly. Zim Zam Stilton. There we go. Use her with cheese. I'm sure she appreciates it. Anyone here got high mysticality? That guy does. We could kill him this turn. There's a guy back here I straight up can't click on, which is track. Can I, like, press up? There we go. Be physical. Okay, I'm reducing your stats. Let's just cook this guy. Okay, he'll die next turn, and then we can barbecue this guy. Yes. That's not the direction he should have been going. Oh my god. Alright, I've got the ring that fucks everything up. What does Knife Trick do? Show all of your opponents a Knife Trick, causing 9 bleeding. Hot damn. What does this look like? Wow. Animation. Outstanding. Such a weird looking motion he does. Holy fuck. Look at all the DOTs. He's bleeding for 9 and poison for 14. Good god. Fuck Wedgie Masseur. What the fuck? Hang on. Rack. Oh, that's a good sound. Alright, can we kill this guy? Yes, we can. My fire burns hot enough to kill devils themselves. That's outstanding. Alright, break his kneecaps. Hell yeah. That'll teach him a lesson about demanding fair compensation for their labor. Well, not for me. Wait, no, that's not a good lesson. The snake grows stronger. Boiling devil bile. This vile fluid is nearly too hot to handle, let alone handle with your mouth, which is a way of describing drinking something. Weapon attacks apply 3 on fire. Ooh, until you use another potion. Tell him to keep it up. Alright. Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. Poetry. This mailbox is labeled R.P. Gilmore. Nothing interesting, just a stack of old junk mail. There's a page of what appears to be a diary tacked to this tree. Read it. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be random chance. He just posted that on the tree for, like, everyone to see. It's like Twitter, but it hasn't been invented yet. An old plowshare is leaning against this tree. Take it. It's a plowshare, and you're keeping it all to yourself. There we go. The door says Belgrand Bomb-Proof Shelter Company, and it has a serious combination lock on it. No bomb's gonna guess this one. Yeah, you don't want a bomb sneaking into your shelter, that's for sure. The door is slightly ajar. Go inside. Oh, shit. This fucking doll's getting yoked. An animate doll doing a workout routine? I'm sure it's fine and nothing to worry about. A doll-sized barbell. Workout. Woo! Shake weights. Yeah! Jack that thing. What a workout. You gain 15 XP. There's a loose page from a diary on the table. Read it. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. Maybe she can like play the violin like it's a double bass or something like that. A crate of doll parts. See what's inside. Just a bunch of creepy glass eyes. Sick. Oh my god. A page of someone's diary is pasted to the wall here. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. I guess this is Velma? A page from a diary. Hang on. Toilet. Hooray! Flushed. One of those newfangled plastic handle toilet brushes you read about in all the papers. It's mine now. The future is yours to wield. It does stench damage and causes poison. Given enough time, science will always come up with a new way to clean a toilet. Outstanding. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear ratios wrong. Huh. The sink is currently occupied by a creepy talking doll espousing the value of good hygiene. Look past it at the mirror. Bye, Musa. As long as you don't stand with your back to that doll, this seems safe to fish in. Don't brush for 3 full minutes, it doesn't count. Brush for 3 minutes. I brushed for 2.5. Maybe maybe there's just maybe I've got horrible things in my future. A soggy used bandage. You hope, probably in vain, that the water has washed off some of the previous owner's fluids. Oh my god. After a brief struggle, you reel something in. A glob of wet hair and 2 meat. I guess improved fishing makes it so that you actually catch like combat items instead of the usual thing. A crate of doll parts. An entire crate full of horrible little mouths. 4 eggs are part of a healthy breakfast. Looks like somebody... Ow! Looks like somebody left the stove on. Warm your hands. That's nice. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed, over and over, always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. A modern fridge. See if its contents are also modern. The fridge is empty, but the freezer is full of fruity ice pops. A delightful frozen treat shipped here all the way from Frisco. Increases your hot armor by 6. Ooh. Crate full of doll parts. Doll legs. Just left ones. They must not be for dancing dolls. Oh, hey, nestled among them is that spring Wendelin wanted. You don't see what's so special about... Oh, wait, you were looking at it backwards. Yeah, this is a special spring, alright. A simple cupboard. See if it's bare. It is bare of everything except cereal. Wafered corn cereal. The name and composition of this breakfast cereal are chosen specifically to avoid infringing Kellogg's trademarks in an effort to avoid litigious hauntings. Is there like a thing to solve here, or are all the dolls just fucked up? A box of toys for other toys. Ooh, a chemistry set. Oh my god, why do dolls even need hearts? This is just pointlessly creepy. Diary page peeks out from under the pillow. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee. Not just eggs like she always does accidentally. I believe this was purposeful. Perhaps I shouldn't have based their mechanisms on that strange old doll I found. Grace. I wonder where she went. You only need 2 socks at a time. Do not wear more than 2 socks at once. Abigail loosened the pins on my barbell. I nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrom can have the house and maid property. I'm going into hiding. First, I'm going to tack these pages all over the house to make it clear that I'm insane, and then I'm going to live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. Huh. A crate full of doll parts. Just doll arms. Dozens of awful little arms. All pants. The shirts must be in a different closet. A dresser. Address it. Hello, dresser. If you're quick, you could probably grab the socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Bam! You grab the socks. I feel like a real sock dollager for doing so. Fancy dress socks. This pair of socks is nicer than everything else you own combined. Wow. Okay, got a little dollhouse. Doll maker went insane, and then the dolls went insane. Like father, like daughters, I guess. There's a book of children's horror stories on this childless man's table. Maybe it's for the dolls, or maybe it's for you. Yeah, it's for you. Spooky armor. Stories in the grand tradition of traumatizing children with age-inappropriate horrors. All right, let's read that. I like spooky armor. This book was banned at school when you were a kid. The principal didn't think stories about dentists eating patients' teeth were appropriate for children, which is funny because that's exactly what ended up happening to. Holy shit. And then you did have to hear about it. Dare you read on? Dare. The first story is too gruesome for words. Literally. It's a full-color illustration of alligators squeezing into a school bus through the exhaust and eating all the passengers. Chilling, and all the more so because it can really happen. You got a perk, Nightmare Alloy. Dare you read further? Feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, this alligator thing, it kind of reminds me, there's this manga some friends told me about, which was about, like, if a bunch of animals, like, I think, I might be wrong, but I think Junji Ito wrote it, where it was like, instead of it being like the usual like horror affair they did, he was just like, it was just like a whole like, hey, wouldn't it be fucked up if sharks could walk? So like, there's this amazing like page of a shark that just has legs. Like nothing else about its biology changed. It's just a shark with legs coming out of like its middle, and then it just runs in and then eats people. Like it goes into like a bus and just like eats people. That's what this reminds me of. One more. The second story concerns a group of children who trade baseball cards at school. It's all fun and games until the baseball players pictured in the cards come to kill the children. This one... What? This one really happened. What? Musa house, we are back. Hell yeah. I'm reading spooky stories. Oof, you remember hearing about this one. A boy wakes up in a coffin, 6 feet under. This terrified you as a kid. Now you're more disturbed by the part where the boy gets out of the coffin and spends the next 40 years self-medicating his trauma until he dies in alcoholism. Oh, that's real. Oh, I see I walked in at the murder story time. You did. Also, we're in a very normal house full of very normal people. So that's currently what we're dealing with. I can't really... This doll's getting fucking yoked. I don't know if I can do anything with them. Is there like... Hang on. Wait. All of this like relates to the dial on his bomb shelter. Shelter for bombs. Oh, I see. Okay. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly try to humiliate me deliberately, but that's far too consistent to be random chance. I'm doubting the legitimacy of the normal, but do carry on. Hey, don't you trust me? Listen, I'm a banana playing a video game with the top hat on. I am a bastion of normalcy, okay? I'm extremely normal. And this game I'm playing, extremely normal. Everything I'm experiencing here, exceedingly normal, okay? Trust me. Can I do anything about this music? The tiny radio produces a tinny sound. You tune the radio to WGCR and hold Rufus's gadget up to it, clicks a few times, and the needle goes up to 4. I apologize, I was out of line. Yeah. Stay in your lane. Don't question me, I'm the streamer here. Okay. Hang on, let me write something down real quick. So, I know how to associate all the dolls with a number, because they're all saying something relating to a number. I just don't know what order to put them in. Hang on. Let me grab a pencil, I'll be right back. Where are my writing implements? Okay, I'm here. Found a pencil. Also, I found a brownie, so that's currently in my mouth. Anyway, yeah, if you guys heard any like loud noises while the door was open, my roommate is currently playing Call of Duty. He's probably playing Warzone because that's what he usually plays, and if you heard any loud noises, that's probably because he got killed by some like 8-year-old with the reflexes of a hamster on heroin. You know how it is. We've all been there. Sometimes he'll do this thing where like he gets killed and then he'll like smack his desk, like but he'll do it in like a particular cadence where it's like, and it'll sound exactly like someone knocking on a door, and it'll just like perk me up, and I'll be like, is someone around here? And I'll open the door and there's nothing, and I'll be like, that's weird. But I got used to it, so now I got used to it, so now if I actually hear someone knocking at the door, I think I'm just going to assume that it's him playing that game, so I will just never answer the door anymore, so that's all good. I'm not worried about that at all. Anyway, so Velma is the toothpaste one, so she's 3 because she says... Velma's, because she's all about brushing your teeth for 3 minutes. Dorothy's the sock one? That's 2. The violin one is 8. Ruth is doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be, so I must have gotten her gear ratio. Ruth is doing twice of something. Doll scratching a gibberish on a tiny piece of... That might be her. Ruth might be 4, because she says 8. I'm not sure, though. This isn't about anything. Eggs is 4. No. Eggs is 4. Hang on, who's that? Always get 8 hours of sleep per night. Sucks out of time. Okay, Abigail's the one getting yoked. Our turbo power lifter. What's she doing? 9 reps. Abigail is 9. One in the bed. Gladys is 4. Gladys is 4. Eight hours of sleep per night. And that's all of them. Hang on. There's that book we got. A dresser. Address it. Hello, dresser. And Edith is the violin. So Edith is... What's she doing? 8 hours of sleep. So Edith is 8. Guess we're, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 dolls, and we have 6 numbers here. Do we do it in like alphabetical order? So like Abigail will be the first. So A, B, C, D. D would be 3. So 2. E would be Edith. So 8. F, G would be Gladys. 2, 3, 4. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R would be Ruth. That's 4. And the last one is Velma, which is 3. Nothing happens. That must not be the right combination. Okay. Well, that was an honest try. Hang on. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. Far too consistent to be random chance. Oh, Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. Eat breakfast. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so eat breakfast is the egg one. Hang on. So eat breakfast is Gladys, so that would be the first one. Okay, I get it. It's the order of the day, yeah. That makes sense. Eat breakfast, so get dressed would be the sock girl, so that's 2. Brush my teeth is the 3 for the Velma. Exercise is Abigail, so that's 4. Work on my novel is Ruth, which is 5. And then go to bed, which I guess is Edith, because she's on the violin by the bed. Yeah, we're solving puzzles. We're fucking smart here. Big brain. Okay, so that would make our order 4. Dorothy's 2. Velma is 3. Abigail is 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 4 for Ruth, and then 6 is Edith. Yeah! Woo! You hear a click from inside the massive steel door. Looks like you got it. I mean, sounds like you got it. Head inside. Woo! What's up, dude? This place is fucked up. The man cringes and backpedals frantically as you approach. Stay back. Stay back. How did you get in here? Did the dolls send you? No, calm down. The dolls didn't send me. Then who are you? What do you want? My name's Musa. You must be Gilmore? Wendolyn sent me over to see if you had a counterclockwise mainspring he could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe I should check on you in here. You been in the house? You see the dolls? Ah! Look, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not that bad. They're just dolls. They're trying to kill me. Hey, I saw your diary pages, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. A diary? Oh, you mean my novel? Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel in diary form about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks his dolls are trying to kill him. Huh. And he nails the pages of his diary around the house and hides in a bomb shelter in his yard? Right, exactly. Okay, so you aren't actually scared of your dolls, you're just acting it out, like method writing? No, the dolls are trying to kill me, just like in the novel. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel, you're the guy writing the novel. That's 2 different guys. The dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own, that's all. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll come out, just as soon as I finish the last chapter. Alright, good luck. Gilmore fidgets nervously. The last diary entry is unfinished, but seems to be about the protagonist huddling in his bomb shelter and waiting for the dolls to come get him. Grim. You guys should definitely see a psychologist. I don't know, it's the 20s. I'm not sure how much a psychologist is going to help him. They might send him off to, like, bathe in salts or whatever. I have no idea what we actually got from that. Whatever. I'm proud of us for figuring out like immediately. Just drill a hole in his brain, that'll fix it. Yeah, trepanning. That's what I believe in. Hey Buck, there's a tourist spot not far from here. A real traditional old windmill. Want to go have a look-see? That doesn't seem like something you'd be into, Molly. It ain't. But if I go for another minute in this place with nothing to look at but smoke and oil wells, I'm gonna flip my lid. Old ham mill. Alright, we'll go there later. We're going to Is that supposed to be there? The rusty old mailbox says Drexel in faded black paint. Let's see what's inside. There's nothing in there but some additional rust. I see. Someone shipped rust to him. That's really rude. It's a weird little shadow pocket or pouch or something. Close it. You place the jaws... What happened in the house? It's a little... You place the jaws of the pliers around the little hole and wrench them close. Or ply them close, I guess. This car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time. Maybe even longer than that. Let's see what's inside. Whatever's in there, it's behind a locked car door. Let's jimmy it a bit. You managed to unlock the door, destroying the hanger in the process. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. Hell yeah. Anywho, let's address the house in the room. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. It looks a little wet. This is a vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. Tell me about it. Dude, hang on. It's an impenetrable seeming wall of corn. Try to push through it. The maze. I've made a mistake. Wow, somebody's been dumping a lot of broken appliances here. Whatever this is, it's a cold one of those things. It's an old school wash tub, still full of soapy water. Handful of soapy water. That makes sense. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. Anything in the fridge? Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. See what else is wrong with it. Ah, see, there's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. I've got a refrigeration coil. I don't know. A main-at-charge refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could always just sell it. Okay, I guess we'll hold on to that. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. Not today. This arcane oven is somehow still working. Oh shit, cooking. I don't have any man-enriched flour, but I do have like a lot of ingredients. Give you a tea biscuit. You know one thing I made recently? I cooked up some linguine and cooked it with some shrimp and cream pasta. That was pretty good. Is that a hobo? I'm gonna fish in his cauldron. Anyway, seafood and pasta, big winner. Very happy with that whenever I can get it. A single kernel of corn. It's small, but it's piping hot. Increases your cold armor by 1. Wow. If I catch enough kernels of corn, can I make like an ear? Hell yeah, shrimp and cream and linguine is a winning combo. Yeah. You guys ever had like it's kind of expensive. It's like a fruit de la mer or something like that. There's like a particular recipe where it's like linguine with like clam meat and like some other seafood and like a cream sauce. You can get it in some like Italian places. That's really good. Kind of salty, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. Only issue is, depending on where you live, the clams can get kind of expensive. Anywho, how's this guy doing? This hobo is humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hey there, of course his name's Cornelius. I'm Cornelius, pleased to meet ya. Hi Cornelius, I'm Musa. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. I have not. I recently did a desperation pasta meal of pesto, garlic, and red pepper flakes with olive oil. That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. For like a meatless pasta dish, that's pretty good. That's flavorful. I don't think desperation meals get truly sad until they get like really bland, because you've got like 2 ingredients, but that's pretty decent. There's a guy I watch. I've been trying to get back into his content, but there's a guy I watch on YouTube called Life of Boris, it's a guy who like lives in Eastern Europe, and I think he's from Estonia originally, but I think he's moved around a bit. I think his accent's like a little exaggerated. Okay, probably pretty exaggerated, but he's really funny. And he's really funny. One thing that's really funny about him is that like he does like these recipes where he does like a lot of cooking, and one thing he has is that he has these things called end of month recipes, or he'll mention it, and that's his description for being on a tight budget. Like end of month as an end of your paycheck. It was pretty good. It was definitely the bottom of the ingredients drawer. Well, hey, congratulations, you made something workable. Anywho, when you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, corn on the cobs. You named it. You name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Whew, I was afraid this was going to be the sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Nope. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? Oh, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Okay. You know any hobo code what you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all? They are all corn related. Yes. He writes them down on a corn husk for you. Anywho, you know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They've got a nice community going. It'd be better than this cornfield for sure. But who was Billy? Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Tempted with magic. I get your reluctance to leave all this corn behind, but the other hobos at the camp could really benefit from it too. It's not like I can just carry it all with me. Well, I know some magic. I could probably set up a small, specific use portal for you. You mean a cornhole? A cornhole, yeah. Well, heck, let's do it. You magic up a cornhole in the nearby field, and Cornelius packs a few ears into a bindle for the road. 15 XP. Hell yeah. That exchange... That's a little corny, but okay. This maze is impassable, and passing it is impossible. What the fuck? What the fuck? The crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. It isn't any less freakish up close. Sure, let's fight it. Oh, it's raining too. We've lost Molly at some point. Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's still vulnerable to smelly stuff. A horrible scarecrow intends to smash me for 24 physical damage and reduce all of my stats by 9. Kill with fire right now, even in the rain. Well, I can't get it with fire, but I could definitely get it with really hot cheese. It didn't work. The rain is too powerful. Hang on. Can I reduce anything of this thing's? Crack my knuckles. Ooh. Alright, what have I got? What have I got? What have I got? I could reduce its stats. Sleeves damage, Moxie. Your poison. Heal. Decrease. Got a lot of things that reduce its... You can use 6 more combat items this turn. Alright, here. Leftovers. Have some more. That's a bit more manageable. How much health do I have? 25? Jesus fuck almighty. Okay. Can this thing bleed? That's pretty good. Okay. I'll live for one more turn, at least. So... I have no idea why it can bleed. I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm just going to pretend it's like losing hay or something, okay? Mysticality, not that much. Sleaze damage? No. We'll just toss some queso at it. That's just not an effective spell anymore. That's not damage. That's not good enough damage. That's a tentacle. There we go. I don't like this thing. This is like an unironic, horrible monstrosity that we're dealing with. There we go. We should be able to kill it next turn. I don't like that. How did it kill me? Excuse me? I had 25 health. What was that? We've got a problem. It might still lose, though. Hang on. But can the tentacle do it? Oh! Oh! Clutch! All according to plan. All according to plan. I don't even need to be here. Do the wiggle. Woo! Oh, I fucking love it. You won. You'd be a real hero to the crows if any had been around to see it. Got a scarecrow hat for 6 spooky armor and a... We cut its face off. Nightmare fuel in a convenient portable form factor. Reduce all enemy stats by 5. Excellent. Sweet Jesus. Okay, we've got two ways we can go through the corn. What's through here? A woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in the depths of the maze. Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants, etc. I meant, what are you doing in a cornfield? Uh-huh. Now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield, you know? I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. You're what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry. That's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth because of how it gets wet. Suddenly, I don't feel very well. Do you need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some, if only for practice? Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long, rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigations of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Well, I didn't need Moxie anyway. Ow, do you have a mirror? A what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? Sure, I'll give it a try. You won't be sorry. Okay, never mind what I said a second ago. What? I want my teeth. I want my fifth back. I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We'd call it we wouldn't call it dentist try. We'd call it dentist do. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Yes, is the answer to the question I think you're asking. Dr. Sarah asks you to say "ah," which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. You lost your perk, no teeth at all. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I just thrown them away. You got a perk. Perfect teeth. A beautiful new set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. Holy fuck. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree. 100%. You still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I could say that was a problem for me, for sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel more like more of a dentist's office, and it's missing something. A sign that says dentist. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. I was speaking more metaphorically than that. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure, but no guess again. Teeth? Teeth, that's it, precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model, or anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I have plenty of that. I'll see what I can do. Alright, we've got perfect teeth. It took a little doing, but we got it. We did it. We won. God, this is a lot of fucking corn. Oh, sick, a hanger. Hang on. A wardrobe stands alone here, like the proverbial cheese. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, then at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing in here is your size or denomination. Okay. Creamed corn. This looks like an ice cream truck, but the label makes a slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ike Bremen, the creamed corn man. That sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream if I had some cream. Say, you seem like a guy who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on, and is free to come and go as he pleases. If you could do me a couple favors, I'd appreciate it. What kind of favors? I need cream, and a lot of it, like a barrel of it, plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know, I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's a thingy that makes the inside of the box cold. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Here, I think this might be the part you're looking for. Hey, yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this, just jam it in and change my sign. Sure thing. I knew it. I knew it was going to be relevant. Would you like some iced corn? Sure thing, here you go. I sure hope you don't have sensitive teeth. Increase your cold armor by 6, wow. So you're selling iced corn now? Yep, I had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made... No, nuts, I should have called them cornsicles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles? Yeah, right. Alright, whatever. Let's look for some cream, I get. Is this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well. I don't think I've ever seen an evil corn stalk before. Like this is new to me. What is this guy? A serious-looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around this area of the maze. Excuse... 10 hut! Name, rank, and serial number? Musa Bacula, fair to middling, and, 6? A likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? A spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. Those dirty blues. Blues? The corn on it still looked fine. You're damn right I am. I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh, yes, that's true. Excuse me. Something about this place makes it easy to forget. At ease, then. You may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So, how are things? By things, I presume you're referring to troop morale? You have troops here? Certainly. The milkman and the dentist and the ice cream man and the, little girl. There's a little girl here? Oh, shit. That's evil. Those people aren't... Yes. I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Okay, how's the morale? Well, right now, I'd rate it at a 2 out of 10. Pathetic, frankly. If the Blues attacked us now, we'd be routed for certain. What's up with all this weird spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature has so far proven inconclusive. There is indeed great evil here. Dude, I don't mess around with children in cornfields. It's just not a good scene. You mean incornclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. How did you get here? That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have the clearance. Come on, Colonel. This isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Ugh. Well, whatever. Well, why didn't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. Aha! You weren't banished here. Therefore, the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? I've said too much already. Shut. Is this like corn purgatory and like a bunch of people got banished back here for like their sins or something? Is that what's going on? Is this what American hell is? What about the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not, the man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Do we have to cleanse this cornfield? Wish we'd had a few during the war, they'd have made excellent scouts. Well, if they could be trusted to come back. Huh, weird. Alright, have fun, man. Hang on, is this? This area is impenetrable. That's where the dentist is. Hang on. There's something I didn't quite go through. I'm kind of getting a feel for how this area is, like, designed. If we enter the corn from, like, this angle, is that still the same? Oh, shit, it's the child. Oh, God. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off a cornflower. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry. I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. Oh, Jesus. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well, that's fine too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. We should find Billy. Huh. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long. I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around the boy. She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you're way too young for this level of ennui. You must miss a lot of things from before. I miss my friends. Mainly, I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Miss anything else? I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. Anything else? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. Anything else? I miss the sun. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. You miss anything else? I miss my teddy. Jesus Christ. This is a lot. I miss my teddy. I might be too old for him now. I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. He doesn't miss anything else. See you later, sissy. Well, that was informative. Gray County is awful. Genuinely awful. The oil baron stole the sun from us. That is a cat. Hang on. Toys? This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Jeez, how long have these been in here? This doesn't seem wise. There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk. What are you looking for in particular? Sissy's teddy bear? You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. Nice. What about some teeth? Oh, Jesus Christ. After several false alarms... What? You find some false teeth. The kind with a little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to chew his food himself. Dude, I fucking love that idea. Could you imagine, like, Grandpa, like, he just yoinks his teeth out, just wires up and goes... and then just chews, like, his fucking corn or whatever. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box mechanism jammed into them. Give it 20 years or so, and these will be all the rage. That's a big fucking bird. Hang on. Milk? A sullen milkman. That's not something you like to see. Hi there. Are you a milkman? Yeah. Milkman Stan. That's me. Yeah, that is a huge bird. How'd you end up in here? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? And you know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh, jeez. Then what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems... fine? It never changes. Just this gray, slightly chilly nothing, always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. It was raining when we were fighting the scarecrow, so it rains a little bit, obviously. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It'll be novel, at least. Yeah, I guess that. And then I have to deal with some cat running around. It got on my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Jeez, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it. Because I'm also allergic to cat meat. Wait, how does he know that? Oh, God. It's rough being a milkman. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield. He keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. She's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing. You want to know what the worst thing is? Sure. I've got corns. Of course he's got corns. Fucking... Why not? Why not just have everything that's called corn just in this one spot in the planet? Corns, like the kind you get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful or annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. No milk right now, thank you. What the fuck? Dude, Stan, I just spent this whole time listening to all of your problems. You didn't need to bring out the fucking supply and demand chart to fuck me on the prices after that. That's just rude. That's why no one's around to listen to you. That's the real reason. It's because of his fucking prices. Crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display, and makes a sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Wow. Make friends with it. Well, that's not outside of the realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows, primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite, dimension-warped cornfield, though, and from the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of that situation. So, it's probably a non-starter unless you've got something that's much better than ordinary corn. I guess not. You slowly back away until the crow decides it doesn't need to pay attention to you anymore. We need advanced corn, I guess. Like a really particularly good specimen of corn. What if we got it from this thing? I guess we can't, like, pick it. Hang on. Maybe we should go and get some money and then come back. What is it? We've got broken appliances, fridge, broken popcorn machine, a cold thing, a now fixed thing. We need a barrel of, what is it? We need a barrel of cream for the milkman. We need something to feed to the crow. I'm not sure what you would feed to a crow. Got soapy water for something. Wait, is that like a gun? Cleans you up and makes you feel better. If you don't have any maladies, a soapy water would help with right now. Oh, I guess it just fixes you. Something. Wish we could map out the cornfield. I guess I could do that on my own. Oh, we can look for a bow tie. Oh, hey, yeah, there is indeed a bow tie here. You're pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. Hell yeah. Oh shit, we should probably give the teddy bear to the girl. Sissy, I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. Discounts, come on, let's go. I found your teddy bear. Well, I found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh, yes, that's Mr. Grizzly's. Gee, he smells kind of musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles. Oh, Grizzles. How long has it been? Thank you so much. This makes me feel a lot better. You're welcome. Oh, nice. She's got her teddy bear now. Okay, so that's one thing. We've got a bow tie for our man. Anything else we can get from there? No. Okay. Big man, I fixed something for you. Found a new bow tie for you. Well, hey, thanks. That's a sharp-looking piece of finery. Ah, he's looking nicer. He's also looking less grumpy. Well, that makes me feel a little better. In fact, I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. He scratches out the prices on his sign and writes in some new ones. You still don't look all that happy. Well, now that I've got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. I see. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare labyrinth freely for some reason. Any chance you'd want to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Here, please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing for my professional sensibilities. Oh, wait, we are cleansing the cornfield. That is true. The secret is that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some kind of earth-shattering revelation. The milkman's dirty secret. Sounds like a reference to something. What are his prices right now? Well, we can afford a saucer, but I kind of want to see if we can make it even cheaper. The capitalist in my bones wants it. I could fight the crow, but I kind of want to make friends with it. What's that corn in the corner? I think the corn in the corner where the mailman is like a limitation of how they designed this whole thing. Like, yeah, I think it's just like, I think what they do is that they have some, like, they probably have some set model, like a thing that's like, this is a set of evil corn, and this is a set of evil corn here, and then they just by default have, like, a normal one in the corner. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like we can interact with it, though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go see if we can get something. We're going to go see if we can get that hat laundered. So that means we're going to need a oh shit, we can scrub it here. Use some elbow grease to remove the other kinds of grease from the hat. All right, cool. Cool. We're solving problems. No, you can't sneak by things in this game, I don't think. Ooh, okay. Okay. Hat clean. Milkman satisfied. Here, man. I cleaned your hat. Oh, wow. Practically good as new. Thanks. This definitely calls for a celebration. Have some milk. On the house? No, but someone less off the house. Someone less off the house than it was before. He scratches out the prices on his signs and writes in some new ones. After all you've done for me, I'd be happy to sell you some milk. Only 500 meat per barrel. This is still really steep for a glass of milk. It's also as good an offer as you're going to get. I can't afford to go any lower. Oh, look, I'm throwing the glass in for free. Whatever, let's get a barrel. More and older milk than you'll ever need. Thank you for your patronage, specifically the large quantity of meat your patronage involved. Uh-huh. No milk right now, thank you. Now we're talking. Alright, I have 9 meat. This is the poorest I've been in a while. Hi, Ike. Hey there, would you like some ice corn? Here's some milk. Milk, eh? Nice, that'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. Thanks. Let me just change my sign here and I'll be right back with you. Fuck. It's still not ice cream. Hi, Ike. You want to buy some creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, it turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream, but I don't have the equipment for it here. But I got pretty close, I think. Huh, okay. Alright, I need money. That's what I need currently. Alright, we will come back here at some point. Let's go to Macmilligan Cuddy's farm real quick, see if we can make some money. Pick some apples, that's a new one. Oh. There is no higher priority than dollars. You do your best, but the apples dissolve into a sizzling mess when you touch them. You keep the sizzling mess out of spite. Phlogistic resin. Of all the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we've all agreed to pretend is true. I don't know what that means, but okay. What is happening here? A silent and it's a typo. Oh god. And silent anvil next to a roaring forge, not pictured. Beat your plowshare into a sword. You divert some assets from infrastructure to warfare. Muscle plus 6 physical damage. Well, I'm down for it. This pile of firewood is a disorganized mess. Organize it. There we go. What is happening to this man? This farmer seems very upset about something. Everything okay? Nah, bloody ain't. It bloody ain't. A great flock of giant dicks is only invaded my farm and all. They've goat and tail my old buildings. Oh, You want some help with that? Ugh, well, standing here and waving me arms and yelling isn't having much effect, so I could do a hon reckoning, you great numpty. I guess he's Scottish? Okay, I'm on it. Dicks everywhere, I'm telling you. The barrow, the dungstead, the gurnel, the icebroch, the slopping shilling, the steamy. I am not good at doing a Scottish accent. This kind of took me by surprise. What's a steamy? As for doing the laundry and all, we take our baths there too. I see. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard darg. Well, I thought I saw... I have no idea what that sentence is supposed to be. What's a gurnel? What do you think a gurnel is? It's a gurnel for storing gurns in it. Sure, that makes sense. What's an ice broch? It's a broch we keep the ice in. Wait, what's a broch? The thing we keep the ice in. I am there listening. Okay. Maybe if I shout loud enough, it'll sound more Scottish. I'm not sure. Ooh, what's a dungstead? It's for ripping in the manure in. I'd have thought it started out pretty ripe as is. Aye, well, could always be riper. I see. Are we about to obliterate this man? What's a butt for? Ugh, to keep you safe and burning your lips. Nice try, you weapon. Shucks. Okay, thanks. This is a Macmilligan Cuddy's steamy hut. You hear a lot of splashing and loud duck noises coming from inside. Investigate. You open the door to a room of tin baths and wash tubs, plus a couple of large stoves for heating water on. Giant dicks are splashing around in the tubs, boiling big buckets of water to fill the room with steam, and just generally having a raucous sauna party. Turn up the heat. Blow your haunted duck call. You hear a questioning quark from inside, but otherwise the ducks don't seem interested. Turn up the heat. Well, with all the steam, the ducks don't notice you enter right away. You throw more coal on the fires and stoke them extra hot, and soon the whole steamy is boiling hot enough to run an industrial turbine. Ducks start fainting left and right, and the more resilient ones stagger outside and stumble away, panting. You drag the fainted ones to the barn and lock them inside for safekeeping. Okay, then. Oh my god, he's going ballistic. Dicks everywhere, I'm telling you. The barrel, okay. So we got, that's one. Next is the shieling. Apparently a shieling is a sort of hut or shed. This one smells like a place where pigs eat, which is an idea reinforced by the rows of feeding troughs full of ripening garbage and several large barrels of leftover cooking oil. Huh. A gang of huge ducks seems to have taken particular interest in the oil and are gooshing it around the place and generally wrecking everything with wild abandon. These ducks look like real slippery characters, made all the more so by all that cooking grease they're throwing around. Chase them out of there. You weather the storm of gross oil and verbal abuse and boot the ducks out of the shielding. It's pretty easy since they're so lubed up. Ew. They're so lubed up it only takes one boot to make them slide right out the door and into the barn. Shwoop. This is McMillican Cuddy's gurnal. Apparently that's a grain silo and not where you'd go to make funny faces. Who knew? The noises coming from inside it are about what you'd expect to hear from several giant ducks that have found their way into an actual grain silo. You climb the ladder and peer in. A bunch of very large, and now even larger ducks are swimming around happily in max grain, which much like I would if the silo was full of mini marshmallows. These ducks are living their absolute best lives right now and can't be put off by something as trivial as a haunted duck call. Yeah, can I increase my... What's my physical armor at? I don't fucking know. That's just not a number I have here. Interesting. Alright, let's go beat the shit out of him. Holy shit. Do you see how angry this duck is? Its fucking veins are pulsating through its feathers. This thing is furious. A big veiny duck. Is that like a duck minion? And there's just a mushroom guy back here for some reason. Big veiny duck intends to bite Musa back for 18 physical damage. Hang on. Do trick. Oh yeah. Animations. Prepping a spell. Stench. Alright, how are we going to do this? Serpent's gonna have to take one for the team. Mysticality, muscle... Mushroom Man is dead. I'm sorry. No shrooms today. Cheer everyone to increase their stats. Woo! Yeehaw. Alright. And I guess we'll just kill this one because it's about to attack me of all people, and I'm the most important person here. Actually, I need to do more. Hang on. Fuck. There we go. Bleeding for 7. It should die when its turn comes around. Oh shit! It heals. Oh dear. Regenerates 5 HP per round. I should have read that. Okay, we lived, it's okay. Gonna attack the snake? Okay, we're good. We're alive. We survived the first turn. Oh shit, Molly. That's a big number. Check this out. Oh my god. Holy fuck, did you see how thick that fucking... We almost died, but we lived. Stacks, holy fuck. This guy's dead, this guy's dead, this guy's nearly dead. Whatever, this problem's gonna take care of itself. Jesus Christ. We won! It takes more than a few fat ducks to stop you from... stopping a few fat ducks. Got 130. I should kill these things more. Holy shit. Got a hard duck leg. This thing is way too heavy to eat, no matter how hungry you were when you got to this medieval-themed fair. Dude, holy shit. I had a time where I went to a state fair once, and you know how, like, state fairs have rides that aren't, like, 100%, okay? Like, state fairs do not give a shit about you. Like, they will make a ride that... They'll make rides that give you G-forces that you can't... That Six Flags would never attempt, right? So, We had this one time where I went to a state fair with a bunch of friends of mine, and we went to eat lunch, and I had a friend who made the critical, like, he's like a thin guy, and he usually doesn't eat that much food. He had the critical misfortune of buying one of those big those rides are portable, and they're insane. Dude, they're nuts. Dude, I don't know what the people who run state fairs are fucking on, but they are out there to, like, kill children. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyway, my friend, he ate a full-size turkey. He got one of those medieval-sized, full fucking turkey legs, ate the whole thing, and then went on a ride, which its express purpose was to fucking spin you. And guess what happened? Guess what fucking happened? His stomach was fit to bursting with fucking turkey, and then he goes spinning, so it's like rolling around in his stomach like a fucking blender, and then was it the saucer? I think it was saucer-like, yeah, that's probably correct. But I remember when he stepped off of it, he fucking puked his goddamn guts out. We had enough time to go out, find a garbage bag, and then put it under him because he was puking so much fucking turkey. I felt so bad for the man. Iron-rich pate. If you serve this pate on a flag, the stains it leaves will be a real red flag about its blood content. Holy shit. It's the one that always gets you. It does. Ooh. You eat the pate, which somehow tastes even more like liver than normal pate, which is basically 100% liver already. Your body's full of extra blood, and it's the kind of blood that fancy rich people eat. Bloody good. Hang on. What are my effects right now? Well, I could probably... Hang on. I could take more substances to increase my effects. Fragrant spores? That's down. You snip. We're gonna snort the spores. They smell like colors you've never smelled before. I think that's just drugs. This building is, well, not so much a building as a huge pile of manure. For some reason, probably a horrible one. It's been excavated into a sort of cave? Ugh. You hear a bunch of giant ducks quacking away happily in there. It seems unreal that anything could be happy to be anywhere near it. Your eyes start to water as you peek inside. A few large and extremely filthy ducks are lounging around in there. It's unclear if they were filthy to begin with, or if that's just the natural result of the situation. Big, smelly duck. What is wrong with these ducks, dude? And why are they teaming up with fairies? Intends to belch on your entire party for 9 smelly damage. Knife witch. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Clopper. This is weird. 6 poison. I'm probably not gonna play it on stream, but one thing this game kind of reminds me of is like, just in terms of being like a really bizarre turn-based RPG, is like South Park: The Stick of Truth. Just because it's like, one thing I really liked about South Park: The Stick of Truth is that, like, everything was framed like it was a fantasy RPG, but you could see what all the kids were doing in order to, like, LARP it. So it's like, oh yeah, like one of the funniest things is that if you're a warrior, one weapon you could buy was it was a battle axe, right? And then then you would buy it from a store and be like, this is a battle axe for a true warrior, like an incredible weapon. And then when you look at it, when you fucking look at it, it's a stop sign that some kid uprooted out of the cement and then like cut chunks into in order to make it look like a battle axe. It looked like you could actually kill a person with it, which was why it did the most damage out of all the melee weapons, because it's like a genuine instrument for murder. Anywho, elemental armors. I think that'll protect me from the stench a bit more. I will crack my dick a bit. There we go. That would absolutely kill. How are you going to deal with these children? I am just going to kill one of them. That's how you win, right? You just murder the child. I bet because I said that, YouTube's probably going to kill this fucking VOD. Ouch. Stacks. I'm gonna make it. Why do these ducks have so many fucking turns? Alright, that. Yeah, these guys are dead. Hang on. Get out of here. They mix farting sounds into the ducks' noises. Pâté de toilette. This blended duck liver delicacy is an important part of your morning ablutions. You won! Now quick, go find somewhere it's safe to inhale. You're starting to turn blue. There's a big block of ice just sitting here. I guess someone forgot to haul it into the brooch? It doesn't seem to be melting for some reason. Oh, absolutely not. Enchanted ice block. No matter how much ice you chip off this thing, it's still the same size. Take it to the speakeasy. Hell yeah, we've got infinite ice. Hang on. This old stone tower has been converted into a storage shed for storing ice, if Mac Milliken is to be believed. And why wouldn't he be? It's his farm. Cool. You look in the door and find several huge ducks chilling inside. Literally chilling, sitting on big blocks of ice. Well, these ducks don't seem to mind the cold at all. Maybe they're the sort that fly north for the winter. Hang on. And we? Never mind. We'll be fine. Violence. What the hell? Look at these cool customers. Big freezing duck. 18 cold damage. Ooh. Who are we clipping here? Muscle? No. Whatever. Stacks. This might be bad. Fire seems good here. I don't know if they're weak to fire. I think they're just resistant to cold. Can you smell me? Anything here that removes, Actually, hang on. Do I have anything that deals fire damage? Oh, hang on. How much does... No, they're not. They're not weak to hot damage, unfortunately. That would make sense, though. Woo, woo, let's go. M-O-L-L-Y. What's that spell? Drugs. Mysticality. None of these ducks are particularly smart. This guy's... Hang on. Let's do some damage to everyone at random. See if maybe we can soften up some of these smaller ducks. And then we'll just fucking obliterate this one. Dead. Wait. I've been playing a bit of Stardew Valley recently, and I've been hearing a lot of... Excuse me, sir. This is a fight we're having here? 18 times? Outstanding, Molly. You won. Really put those ducks on ice. Or off ice, rather. Pile of crushed ice. These bits of ice, like the dreams of the water they are made of, are thoroughly crushed. Deal 20 cold damage. And pate sorbet. You've never understood the difference between sorbet and sherbet, and this puck of frozen duck liver isn't changing that. Cold armor by 6. Incredible, you're a regular gangster, Molly. What the fuck am I looking at? This sheep has evidently taken up smoking cigars, and having a human face to smoke them out of. Ah? Nice try, but you aren't pulling the wool over my eyes. Well, it was worth a shot. Hi, I'm Beatrice. Hi, I'm Musa. Why are you disguised as a sheep? Well, I was hoboing past this place and saw a pie cooling on the windowsill. Oh wow, yeah, exactly. No hobo can resist that. But just as I was sneaking up to grab it, I got attacked by a whole bunch of humongous ducks. I had to disguise myself as a sheep to get them to leave me alone. That's a surprisingly sensible reason. Thank you. You know any hobo code you can teach me? Are those giant ducks still wandering around? Well, yeah. I feel like teaching you hobo code would blow my cover then. We really shouldn't even be talking like this. Alright, let's fight the ducks first then. This pile of rocks is apparently a barrow, that is, a sort of tomb made by piling up rocks. McMillicuddy called it a barrow though, which is less clear. You'll need a barrow dictionary. You hear an ominous rhythmic quacking, as though several very large ducks were chanting ancient cult rites. Investigate. You peek inside the barrow and discover that, yes indeed, several very large ducks are in fact chanting ancient cult rites in there. Also, the place is strewn with pig bones, and I don't know how you learned to identify pig bones specifically, but I guess a barrow is also a type of pig? Whatever, let's fight him. Hang on. Ducks seem pretty haunted already. It shouldn't surprise you that they don't take any notice of your little haunted duck call. Oh no. Stats were doubled. Oh fuck me. Okay. Please don't have your turn up. Ducks are channeling the computers from the future. I have a ring that makes random things happen, and that's why a bunch of random bullshit keeps happening every turn. Technology is haunted. Mysticality? Let's cook. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. No! Look at its stats! Oh, shit fuck almighty. What am I looking at? Oh, Christ. Fuck. Wait, what's wrong with my... Oh, there we go. Hang on. I can't click on that thing. That's weird. Okay, this thing will... Yeah, it just executes the... Okay. 15 times? Hang on. Fucking this thing. Yeah. Cap it. This other one dead? There it goes. Okay. Ooh. I saw those numbers going up, I was like, no. You won. We'll have no more goth ducks running around, thank you very much. That is clearly crow territory. Yeah, stay in your lane, ducks. Decomposing pate. This pate, like all of us, is slowly turning into rotten liver. Jesus Christ, game. Don't do that to me. So there. You might have been excited about hunting for needles, but no such luck. This haystack is infested with barf weevils. Oh, that sounds terrible. It's the barn you've been herding ducks into. It looks like they won't be able to cause much trouble in there, but you can still fight a few if you're feeling like it. Okay, we could get some... Wait, hang on. One of the rocks is coated with grave lichen. Eldritch Mist. Okay, so all the ducks are dealt with. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Are those giant ducks still wandering around? No, I took care of them. It's safe now. Oh, that's a huge relief. Sure, I know some farm-related hobo code. She teaches you a few symbols, most importantly pointing out the differences between the symbols for grain and fertilizer. Thanks. There's a hobo community forming outside of Ocean City. Might be more fun for you than pretending to be a sheep out here out of fear for your life. Are the ducks still wandering around this place? Nope, I took care of them. It's all good. Oh, great. My back is killing me. A long walk upright like a normal human being sounds pretty good right about now. She stands up haltingly and limps away without removing the costume. Alright. We've got some XP. Read some more spooky stories. Ah, the old tale of Farmer Borge and his daughter. You'd hate to run across them on a rainy night. The more you read, the gladder you are that you didn't have access to this book as a child. Then again, it might have prepared you better for the nonsense you're dealing with now. There we go. How much spooky armor do we have now? 6. Doing good. Oh, he's much more relaxed now. Okay, I took care of those ducks for you. Aye, you did to be sure. I'm much beholden to you, laddie. Couldn't have dealt with them dukes on me hand, that's for certes. Was there something you was wanting then? Oh, right. I met a lady named Xenia who said she loaned you a paperweight. She needs it back. A paperweight, she called it. Ah, well, no, I suppose it could be in a pinch. There you are, then, and tell her how's it going for me. Xenia's paperweight. Ah, it's that kind of paperweight. Thanks. Bye. Alright, got some money. That's good. Back to Drexel. A small lake of oil defiles the landscape, and so does the guy taking a bath in it. As you draw closer, you see it's not a guy at all, but a man-shaped oil creature stewing in his own juices. Ew. He's nude, but for an oversized Stetson. Well, you assume nude. Who knows what he's wearing downstairs? Maybe more Stetsons. Nice hat, he says, raising a slick fist. Give it. Can we trade hats? Good deal, he says, and disappears further into his bath. 11-gallon oil hat. This is both the biggest and the greasiest hat you've ever seen. Yes. Yes, this is good. This is good. I am looking positively cantankerous today. Alright. I'm gonna miss the aviator helmet, but I got a good fucking hat. I'm swearing a lot today. I am sorry. I'm normally better than this. God, how much damage is that? Okay, so that's +5 hot. What have we found recently? Yeah, we could probably... I kind of want to see if we find another thing that does hot damage. I feel like I'm specializing in that. At least in my brain I am. Alright, what do we need? We need a saucer of milk, and we need some ice cream. Or creamed ice, I guess. Man's looking happy. And a saucer. There you go, cheapskate. Shut the fuck up. I'm paying your goddamn prices. Leave me alone. Sorry, the new semester started and I'm back in school, so I'm extra salty right now. I'm learning things. Ugh. Alright, buy some creamed ice. Here you go, and as thanks for all your help, I put it in one of the very few bowls I have left. Ike hands you a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream. God damn. Thanks. Alright. Little girl. How you doing? I brought some thing, like ice cream. Oh, thank you. She takes the bowl of creamed ice, tries it, tilts her head thoughtfully. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but it's much better than corn. Thanks, mister. You're welcome. I think I saw your cat. Here's your milk. I just happen to have one. Oh, thank you. This milk seems a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down, and after a little while, the cornstalks rustle, and the cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you. I miss you so much. Thanks, mister. I bet I never would have found him without your help. Oh, you're welcome. Ghost seems happy to have found Sissy. Pet him. Ghost circles around your legs affectionately. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Ghost to receive a boon. Ghost's frigid nose has steeled you against further coldnesses. Excellent. Hello again, mister. Do you like it here? I like it a lot better now that you've helped me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday, but until then, this isn't such a bad place. Thank you. Aw. Okay, doing good. Oh, yeah, we need to give the teeth to the dentist. Hello again, is something the matter? I have these. Smart thinking. I always carry a few as backup myself. Do you want these ones? Oh no, what I'm looking for is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. Okay. Found some teeth for you. Dr. Sarah winds up the teeth and lets them rip. Clackety, clackety, clackety. Oh, look, they're fun. Thank you. That'll be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree? Is there anything else I can do for you? You know what would really make this feel like a dentist's office? A popcorn machine. Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. What the fuck? What? Plus, it'll make cleanings much more interesting. I can look out for a popcorn machine, I guess. Would you mind? Sure. Alright, popcorn machine. That's a new one on me. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. I'll just put it in my pocket, I guess. Cowboys are strong. We can do it. I brought you a popcorn machine. Well, I've never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine and decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accidents I made in your mouth. You've really put a smile on my face. Aw. Maybe you should be Maybe you should be the dentist. Aw, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You'd be a natural. I'm blushing. Leave. Alright, she's looking happy. The cream dice guy's looking happy. The girl's looking neutral. Which is better than upset. Hobo guy's gone. Cream dice guy has like a slight smile. So he's pretty happy. The mailman guy's happy. How are we dealing with this crow? How are we dealing with the crow? What's better than ordinary corn? There's something over there we haven't interacted with yet. How's morale? Oh, wow. How's morale among the troops? Well, right now I'd rate it at a 10 out of 10. And by gum, that's better than I've ever seen them. I've received field reports that this is your doing, soldier. I think you've earned yourself a promotion. Hang on. I got an achievement called Esprit de Corn. Gosh. The colonel pulls out a pair of fancy military epaulettes and hands them to you with a snappy salute. Got grenadier's epaulette. Oh! He's sitting on your shoulders like a little angel and a little devil, each of which is whispering that you should set stuff on fire. I love him. Hang on, what's my current thing? Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. How's this comparing to the... This gives me more money. And health. But this lets me barbecue hotter than anything else has before. So we're equipping this. I'm a grenadier, boys. Okay, can I pick a corn off of this thing? I guess not. There's someone I could talk to about this? Crow. What do you do about a crow? Use the corn to make anything? I guess not. A hot link? Alright, fuck it. You know what? I'd love to make friends with the bird, but the bird's in my way. And in the absence of good ideas, I'm left with the only recourse that I have in life, and that's violence. Alright, buddy. Scary giant crow. 21 physical damage. That's pretty bad. Crack my knucks. I think it'll just die. Oh my god, I do 32 damage. It's dead! You won. Let's just hope no other crow saw that, or you'll be Corvid enemy #1 for current and future generations of them. Uh-oh. A massive can of cocktail onions is the sole occupant of this little diverticulum. Historians are baffled by what possible sequence of nonsense could have resulted in this being a thing. Onions, your ship has come in. Take it to the speakeasy. Hell yeah, that was worth it. Oh, that's literally it. We literally just did that for cocktail onions, okay. Well, we have not found any solutions to the whole mystical house situation, which is mildly upsetting. Okay, we haven't found any answers about that. Can't do anything with this corn. I'm missing something. I guess that's all there is to it. It's a little weird. I also seem to be missing I can't interact with any of those other things. I feel like there's some stuff I didn't hit on yet. Ah, well, whatever. Does this just take us back to where we would normally be? Yeah, I guess so. Go back to the feed store and talk to the people there. You find an abandoned truck parked on the side of the road with its hood open. Its old peeling bumper sticker says, "I'd rather be fishing." Underneath that, someone's written, "Screw it, I'm going fishing." Most of the engine is gone, plus the doors and the entire glove box, but somehow there's still a toolbox in the back. Remedy that. Disposable ratchet, all miniature blowtorch. And another disposable ratchet. Okay, next time I find something, we're using that. We're setting it on fire. Oh, she wanted a glass of milk, that's right. You get my paperweight back from McMillicuddy yet? Why'd you say it like that? No reason. Got it right here. Ah, good. So she slides the paperweight onto her right hand and knocks it against the feed store door in an oddly specific rhythm. You hear someone inside unbarring the door. Miss that feeling. Thanks. Don't mention it. Alright, back to Drexelstead. You notice an especially strong petrochemical smell nestled in between all of the medium-strength petrochemical smells this region is full of. You glance in the direction of the smell and see a big pool of crude oil writhing around and burbling to itself. The oil in this game is so malevolent. Hang on, let's go buy some milk. I knew the glass was used for something. I feel like we're gonna come back to this place. I don't know, there's a couple things It's just like real life. The oil here is violent. 50 meat, a glass of old-style milk. It's a hard-won glass of what you're pretty sure is just regular milk. Enjoy. Is it supposed to be this beige? Yes. No milk right now, thank you. Alright, feed store. Wow, that's the first time I've seen, like, increased size lettering here. A rolling boulder of sticky crude oil is coming down the hill at a terrifyingly slow speed. If you don't get out of the way in the next 3 to 4 hours, you're truck food. Walk slowly away. Phew, you sidestep the big glob just in time to watch it carry on its path for another several hours. That's some header fun, no? Hello again, darling. By any chance, did you find that glass of milk for me yet? It's very important to me. Yes, here it is. Oh, darling, I knew I could count on you. Let me give you your reward. She stands up and plants a slow kiss on your cheek, then chuckles as you feel yourself start to blush. Now I could really use a drink. Huh? What about the milk? Oh, I mean a real drink. The milk is for later. Thanks again, sweetheart. Oh, it was nothing. I have so many questions. I'm so confused. I don't understand. This old man seems like he's really into chess. Hi there, I'm Musa. How do? Pixley's the name. Grover Pixley. Say, this might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chess thing, I'm afraid I'm not your guy. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in here a week or so ago to pick one up, but I completely forgot they don't sell it here. So I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you just know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, and then the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I played Civilization. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Grode Valley Orchard and see if they've got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you could do me a real favor. Okay, I'll go. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine that they couldn't spare that much. Gotcha. Various expired horse medicaments. Heavy sacks of hen feed, and what else? Heavy sacks of ewe feed, and what else? Enormous bags of donkey feed, and what else? Huge bags of chicken feed. Oh, what are you doing? Don't you know that this very minute Mars is the closest spin in opposition to Earth for a century? I studied at SIT under... actually I never learned my teacher's name. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you changed the station. Whoops, sorry. Don't sweat it. Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. The name's Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yes, that's right. My name is also Oskaloosa. Heard you helped out my friend Iola. You looking for any more work by chance? Seems I'm always looking for work. How so? That so? How'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. She shows you on your placemat where it... Oh, yeah, me too. But the closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is the little piece of it inside Amon Mulross's place. She shows you on your placemat where it is. A little piece... Wait, like a meteorite? Exactly that. A genuine chunk of the cosmos. There is a Lovecraft story about a meteorite that lands in someone's yard, and it's like a color no one's ever seen before, and it drives people insane when they look at it. So obviously, us going to see a meteorite in a Lovecraft-inspired game, only good things can come from that. Landed right in Ammon's lap, and between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite, even just a little piece of it. It ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it. Take care of it. Understand me? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite. Which ought to be a piece of cake, because just the other day, the whole Mulross family mysteriously disappeared. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, so you'll just be able to waltz on in there, I bet. Okay, see you later. This is going to go well, of course. The sign says back in an hour. Somebody has scrawled, yeah, right, in the thick layer of dust on the counter. This door is not messing around. Also, it's barred from the other side. Try the knockback. Hang on. Wait, hang on. This music's from West of Loathing. This was some of the areas in the game had this specific song going in the background, and this is really nice. It's a nice callback. I really appreciate it. West of Loathing had really good music, like inappropriately good music. Especially like the combat music where it's like it was like it was like like it was really good. It was oops, all bangers. You knock in the same pattern you heard at the front door. Nothing happens. Wrong code, Jughead. One of the chess players mutters from the front of the store. Alright, well, we'll figure that out at some point. Why is the back door locked? It's not. Yes, it is. Quantum mechanics. The door is only locked when it is observed. How do I open it then? I'm not a quantum mechanic. Oskaloosa? That's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? Oskaloosa. What's that you're playing with? Puzzle box? And a real tricksy pig of a puzzle, too. Maybe I could solve it for you. But then I won't have solved it, and they'll know what type of lock to put on my cell. Alright, see you around. Where the fuck are we going? Hang on. The feed store in Gray County and find Jasper. Who the... The Jasper said he'll be back in an hour. Hang on. Hey there, how's it going? Name's Farina. Hi, I'm Musa. Nice goggles. Thanks. Did you cop a gander in my sweet breezer out front? The car? I was wondering why it was tied to his hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that baby. I gotta keep her under control. I get it. Say, word is you're pretty handy in a problem-solving kind of way. Think you can help me out with a little something? Oh, what kind of something? See, my buggy's a real dynamo. Once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my peepers set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Before they shut down a while back, they was working on a new kind of engine. One made of beans. Just open the hood of the car, and it's just beans. Beans? Are you serious? As the day is long, I wouldn't have believed it either, but I saw a test run of one of the prototypes. Man, it ran like lightning, right up till it exploded. Anyway, word is they fixed that problem though. Just had to switch to a different kind of beans, and that final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle for me. Okay, I'll do it. Great! I knew you was the right guy. Let me mark the place on your map for you. As far as I know, the factory has just been abandoned for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. Why is the back door locked? Well, why is the door usually locked? Is that a riddle? Because it's ajar? You ain't real good at riddles, are you? Is that a riddle? How's the chess game going? Too easy, honestly. Grover's too cautious. You want to know the secret to chess? Sure. Control the middle and make everyone else get out of your way. Just like driving. Wait, that's not how driving works. And now that I think about it, life. Wendell refused to ride with her till he invented the airbag. I see. We'll be seeing you. I ain't suppose you found a counterclockwise mainspring? I did. Here you go. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly. No problem. I met that Gilmore guy. Oh, how's he doing? He was hiding in his bomb shelter because he thought his dolls were trying to kill him. That's a shame. Figures, though. Don't ever put a face on a machine. People get confused too easy. Even just giving one a name's a bad idea. That's good advice, actually. Guess so. Alright. Well, guess we're all done with that. We're pretty much mostly done with the feed and tack until I guess we befriend some of the people in the store. We're done with Drexelstead, we're done with the farm, done with Gilmore House. Let's go check out the Mulross house for that meteorite. Across the room, you notice a field of what you're pretty sure is high mana sorghum. You cross the road to get a better look, and the overwhelming smell of mana in the air confirms your suspicions. You pick it. You gather up some sorghum and squeeze the mana out of it while saying sorghum, sorghum, sorghum over and over. What a great word. Sorghum. Alright, strange looking telescope. A notice of repossession from a bank. They've apparently already taken the mailbox. Oh my god. They're brutal out here. As you head to the backyard, you hear a voice from behind you. Stop! The area is off limits to civilians. Oh, okay. What's going on? A worried man, an astronomer perhaps, stands beside a weird telescope. Hello, best not tarry here, civilian, if you care for your safety. Before you lies a horror house. Civilian? Well, I don't take you for a surveyor. What's a horror house? A surveyor's term, forgive me. A horror house is like a haunted house. Only real. Haunted houses are real. In all my life, I've never surveyed one. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What makes it a horror house? That house there belongs to a farming family, the Mulross clan. I should say belonged, because they vanished, and I should also have said doesn't belong, because that house belongs to the bank. I speak of Jessup and Paddington National, who have commissioned me to assess the value of the house for its resale at auction. What's the problem with this house? I'd say the problems with this house begin when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. I can see how that might be an issue, sure. 3 months later, the Mulross clan fled by night and, I presume, by car. They ran off with no regard for their mortgage. Can you imagine? So heartless to care so little for the bank's bottom line like that. Sure. I was thus sent to assess the value of the Mulross property for the bank, only I'm spooked. What do you think happened to the Mulross family? It's not for me. That's not for me to survey. But between you, me, and this Theodolite, something strange must have transpired. This was a highly profitable farm. What's stopping you from surveying the house? He shudders. Listen, I entered the surveyor's seminary to avoid the horrors of war, and here they are, right at my doorstep, which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state of this great land, and never have I seen the things so frightening and mixed up as the abnormalities in that house. I can make no sense of it. What abnormalities? Just, things. Mixed up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. There's a series I watched recently from a guy on YouTube, and it kind of took a little bit of a horror theme, as it went on. And one thing he does is that he's stuck in a guy's house, right? Like our main character, and he goes into the guy's kitchen, and then when he opens the cupboards, he sees that he has 6 glasses, and they're all full of orange juice, in the cupboard. And then he's like, okay. And then he goes over to the next cupboard and he opens it, and it's all bowls, but the bowls are already full of cereal and milk with a single spoon in them, sitting in the cupboard. And it's just one of those things where it's it's not outright horror, like opening a cupboard and finding a bunch of severed human heads in there, but something about it was extra terrible because it's mundane, but it's still really wrong. And I like watched that earlier today, and I'm still thinking about it, you know. It was something else. Anyway, why don't I take a look? I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. I guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if, somehow, you can fix whatever's going on enough for me to carry out my work, you can have 10% of whatever my valuation happens to be. Fair? How much are we talking about? What do you mean? How much is a house worth? Why don't you tell me how much you think a house is worth, and we'll go from there. 50,000 meat. Dear Lord, man, never pay 50,000 anything for a house. No, if I'm right, this house is worth 5,000 meat, which will be a fee of 500 for you. What do you say? Sure, I'll take a look at the house. Yeah, an item, Molros key. Grand stuff. Good luck, and for your own safety, don't look too closely at anything. You're not a trained surveyor. Anyway, what kind of name is Molros? I think it's foreign. In what country? I don't know, I haven't surveyed abroad. Alright, sounds like a fun time. See you later. The bank probably wants to repossess the hay in the stack. If they had their way, banks would probably take a bailout of everyone's stacks. Yeah, banks. Hey, a stack of something. There it is. A noodle. The proverbial noodle in a haystack. I don't think that's how that works. The bank has likely repossessed the well's rope and is probably working on the rest. Oh, Jesus. This is bad. A cute little entryway. It's adorable. Unlock it. You unlock the door and then toss the key back to the surveyor. Go in. That's not good. That's not good. A bronze plaque on the table is inscribed Mail Ross. In the top drawer, you find a large stack of orders for Mole Ross produce impaled on a spike, and a collection of handwritten letters inquiring if the house is for sale, also impaled on a spike. Open the bottom drawer. A note from Nabby Molros to order more spikes for mail. Oh, they do it like receipts at a diner. Oh. Okay, we're in the kitchen, somehow. If it's the bank's house, the bank can do the dishes. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? It's wormholes, man, or cornholes now that we're in the corn. Hang on. The wormholes have made a real dog's dinner of the dog's dinner. A pot that a pig's in. Say hello. Hello, sir. Snarf! That's all he's got. Empty. Perhaps the dog has been sent to live at a bank upstate. That's brutal. Are you a big pig or a little pig? Snarf! Okay, right. That wormhole is too high to reach. Right, back to the front of the house. Okay, back we go. In? This is the living room. Okay, noted. Quite a fine piece of furniture. The farm must have been doing well before its ruination by meteor and subsequent abandonment. That's an ear of corn. The full corn man must be enormous. Each of us is but a chess piece on a board if you think about it. Yes. And which are you? Uh-huh. Am I the king, the queen, the horsey, the little shrimp, the thick roamer, the tall and pointy? I'm kind of thick. What's that? Ah! Okay, dining room. An odd location and even odder rotation for a refrigerator. I got a gallon jug of bitters. You heart this because it is bitters. What? Only thing in the refrigerator is a massive jug of bitters. Bitters don't really need to be kept cold, so it's a lucky thing this refrigerator is not working. The only light left working in the room. The other bowls must have vanished with the mole rosses. Oh, interest. Nope. Did not see that one. Alright. This will take us to the living room. There's a thing up there. The game nears its end, but it's not over, and the fate of the thick roamer is yet to be written. Interesting. Ooh! That pops us into the dining room. There's a thing there, if we're careful. Oh. Oh, okay. Not very fair. Gotcha. Takes us to the living room. Okay, that's back. Ooh! Does turning the light on do anything? I'm looking goofy over here. Okay, we can't do much about that. If I go here, does that take us back? Oh, okay, they work very similar to actual doors then. Okay. Curiously colossal cabbages, grotesquely giant garlic, and an enormous egg. What's over here? That takes us back to the foyer. Hang on. How the hell do I do this? Oh, that takes us back here to the dining room. The telegraph machine is upside down. Could be an Australian model. There's a new telegram. Ammon, do not abandon house. Stop. Stay on the property ladder. Stop. This direct order from your papa. Stop, aka the main mole Ross. Okay, back out front. Well, we broke a light. Wait, what does light do? Hang on. Oh boy. A moment. Up. Can we do anything about the light up there? I guess not. Over here. Turn this light off. Does this change where we go? That doesn't change. Up here takes us back out front, right? Okay, gotcha. This it doesn't change much? That doesn't work. Oh, hang on. Got a prompt to throw a rock real quick. Though it might be convenient to have a shortcut to the kitchen, taking it has ruined your appetite. Wait, did that break the light in the... Oh, it did, and that makes it smaller. Oh, because the... Oh, I get it. Okay, so because the wormholes absorb light, they get bigger when light is on. Gotcha. A used sheet of memo paper is tucked under the telephone. Someone has written the name and telephone number of the local dog pound, but someone else has crossed that last part out and put Dad Pound. Huh. Dad Pound. Dad Pound? That's not something I want to read. Who would you like to telephone? The dog pound? The receiver falls apart in your hand, and with it your hopes of speaking to a dog pound. I got a fuse. This probably isn't good for the value of the house. Oops. There's a name sewn on the knapsack. Little Honus Molros. Inside is a straw doll ballooned to enormous proportions. It's too large to extract from the knapsack. An unusual bed frame arrangement. That door's locked. A ladder just out of reach. They say a man's reach should exceed his grasp, but that's not helpful advice when it comes to ladders. Damn. What? Damn, the ladder's just too high up. Perhaps if you double jumped. But no. No. It's never been done. It can't be done. 876. Hang on. I just need 2 muscle. Hang on. Hang on. I'm about to make great sacrifices. Hang on. There's gotta be a way. Hang on. Okay. Accessories? I'm ready. I'm ready to break physics. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought we were gonna do something much cooler, but okay. Terrific. The vibrations caused by your double landing have loosened the ladder from its restraint. God damn it, yeah. That's how I feel. A note pin is pinned directly above the crate, bringing it to the attention of anyone using the crate. Gardener, after your chores today, lock the bathroom door and melt down the key in the... What? Melt down the key in the kitchen. It is unconscionable to me that any man but a mole ras should call this glorious house his home. Oh, where the fuck? Okay. What the hell is happening? Oh, got the music. You grab the music box and suddenly it stops playing. Spooky. All the desk drawers disappeared along with the mole rosses. All the drawers but one. You find some spare meat in what appears to be an unfinished letter to a men's magazine. Dear editors, I write to inquire what advice you possess on maintaining a healthy marriage when the dog is too big. Our dog is becoming larger by the day, which may require us to relinquish the marital bedroom so that the hound might have a home appropriate to his size. My wife considers the suggestion very strange and bad. It ends there. The wife must have found out. It's a big mirror. Hi, Musa. Bye, Musa. A rope prevents access to the armoire's covetable drawers. Untie it. It's off. Gotta light the rope. Once ubiquitous, the basic rope fell out of fashion this century in favor of more modern tools like zips and electrocardiograms. What the fuck? What contraband could a farm boy have been hiding in the most sacred places of an armoire? Aha! The farm boy to whom the armoire belongs has used the top drawer to stash his most shameful possessions. Magazines on urban planning. The magazines make fascinating reading. You'll never plan a city the same way again. Wow, important knowledge. Where are these rocks going? This must be the meteorite and the source of all this wormhole trouble. Best not to get too close. You don't have to get caught in an infinite... You don't want to have time to get caught in an infinite loop of falling between two wormholes. The sheer suction generated by this perpetual wormhole loop would rip your hand off in a second. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't? I'm strong. I got a hand injury. You were right. Your hand was not literally ripped off, just maimed. Consider it a moral victory, although you still don't have the meteorite. Throw a rock at it. There's a rock in there now, too. Nice. Ooh. Okay, that just takes us back here. Gotcha. Ooh. Locked. Look for the key. Look for the key in the door? Yes. The key is not in the door, but at least now you know that for certain. The investigation continues. The dragnet is tightening. Yellowed newspapers tell the story of the Mole Ross family. And what story is that? 3 months ago, a meteorite struck this farmhouse at which resided Ammon and Nabby Mole... What kind of names are these? Ammon and Nabby Mole Ross, their sons Gardner and Little Hoonus, and their family dog Clifford. Oh, okay. The Mole Ross's business greatly prospered immediately following this episode. Interesting. So I guess they just started selling gigantic, just absurdly large vegetables or something like that. Alright, we need to get to the kitchen. We can do by going over here. Right, that leads us back here. I'm trying to remember how to get places. Back I go. Back I go. Ooh. Oh, that takes us back here. That's right. Hang on. Where is everything? Where is anything? There we go. The kitchen. No! Whatever. A pot, the pig. You got a key in that pot? Casting your flashlight around the contours of the stuck pig, you spy something shiny in the obscured depths of the cast iron pot. Maybe that's a key? Now how to remove a pig from a pot? What's it gonna take for a pig to leave his pot? Nothing. Rejects your bribe of nothing. I'll just get him out of here. The pig absolutely hoots and hollers as you hoist his pot above your head and tip it upside down. The pig drops from the pot but lands on all fours, as pigs will do after a fall from any height. You also shake a key from the pot, which you pocket, but the pig has scurried away into the cornfield, well beyond pocketing range. Got a burned Mole Ross key. A burned key spared from total annihilation by the grace of a pig in a pot. That'll do. Back in we go. I need that meteorite. I wants it. Ooh. Hang on. Unlocked. Okay, a new set. This is so far away from where a couch should be. A new set of wormholes. Where's this? This is the bedroom. The eldest child gets the bed with a pillow. Terrible. There's a letter taped to the desk. From the desk of Little Honus. If you are the outer spaceman who blessed this family with your meteor present, please know that we did not abandon it lightly. We will forever be grateful for the gift of your abundance, good spaceman, but as our crops have grown, so too has our dog Clifford. He is too large even for the house, and so we have decided as a family to find a new and bigger home. I hope you understand. I also hope you could send a letter for me that I did not have time to take to the post office. I left it in my pillow. Thank you, spaceman. Best wishes, Little Honus. Alright then. Got a Molros letter. Dear Mary, as I warned might happen at our last cornfield rendezvous, Clifford has finally become too big for the house. Rather than surrender him to the pound, we are going to live in the ocean. Therefore, we must pause our relationship. I know it is not the first time you have heard this excuse from a suitor, and I hope this does not damage your capacity for trust. This woman's dated 2 men that went to live in the ocean? What kind of luck does she have? I have asked an outer spaceman to deliver you this letter. If he gives you any trouble, I have left weapons in my Marcus Aurelius. Yours, Little Honus. Mary, okay. Bookcase contains 1 copy of Marcus Aurelius and 39 more copies of Marcus Aurelius. You're surprised the bookcase hasn't been pulled into the wormhole next to it. Where would it end up? Check the books. As Little Honus implied in his letter, one of his copies of Marcus Aurelius is hollowed out and conceals a weapon. It's a huge brick. It appears that all the books are hollowed out and contain huge bricks. Clear out the bricks. Nice. A pile of just smaller than book-sized bricks. What did I just do? Again. Where does this take me? Oh, hell yeah, we're here. This box appears to be labeled an arcane script, possibly eldritch in origin. Oh, wait, no, it's just upside down. This must be the remaining interior damage from the meteor strike. Yikes. Thankfully, this toilet only has the normal kinds of holes that toilets usually have. Flush it. Hooray! Alright, cool. So that's not a threat anymore, randomly falling into that hole. Gotcha. So if I go here... Oh no, still a problem. Never mind. Oh, okay, back. The toilet hole takes me back outside. Noted. Alright, making progress, kind of. And that takes us back here. Okay. Oops. There's something looked different. Where'd you go, Molros family? Anything going on here? Despite the disarray, this really is a magnificent foyer designed, if you're not mistaken, in the style of architect David S. Foyer. I think that's how you pronounce foyer, I'm not sure. Where the hell am I going? Where does this go? Okay, that's back up there. What else is there to see here? A brand new bathtub. No Molros ever got the chance to use it. Not so fast. New bathtubs are like store-bought clothes. They should be washed before they're used. Well, wash it then. With what? An even larger bathtub that you'd have to get delivered new and itself unwashed? It's impossible. You'd need an ever larger series of bathtubs. Oh, really? It's called Bass Paradox. Who? Roland Bass? The philosopher? He's only 13, but already has some interesting ideas about baths and tubs. Use the bathtubs. But the paradox. Wow. Bass Paradox. Okay. I should have taken that paradox a bit more seriously, I guess. I'm not sure what else to do. Bath was right. Should have trusted that 13-year-old. We still got a meteorite here. interesting. Yeah, we need to do something about the week. Oop. Back up we go. God. There's gotta be something. The sink is helpfully free of outer space nonsense. Splash some water on your face. Ah, that's better. That somehow removed my hand injury. Takes us here. Dumps us out here. Thing. I'm not sure where else to go. Well, it takes us outside. That's right. So that's just not an option. Hang on. What else do we need? You know, it's not really horrible in there. Just a little disorganized. But disorganization has born some of the world's greatest horrors. Werewolves, for instance. Werewolves? Exactly. Werewolves. If we were organized, we would know where the wolves were, but have no reason to fear them. Do you see my point? Yes. We'll make a survey review yet. That has a Swiss cheese with wormholes. I don't think you're 100% correct on your observation. To my eye, those holes couldn't have been made by a worm. God, this guy is awful. Alright, whatever. I'll see you later. We need to get that meteor right, but I don't know how. Not quite sure how yet. I have to do something clever, and I'm not very clever, which is going to make this difficult. Ah, goddammit. Okay. That's interesting. The wardrobe again, maybe? Maybe. I don't think that'll... I'm not sure how that'll help. That just had the urban planning thing, didn't it? God damn it. I'm like forgetting where things go. It's a problem. Hang on. Where does this go again? Right. This has nothing else for us. Wardrobe. Something here. Book-sized bricks. Eldest child gets the killed pillow. Here's the toy box. What's the toy box for? The wormhole's tugging at the bookcase, but perhaps the furniture is just too large, or the wormhole too small. It's weird because you think the bookcase would like block it, you know? How do we get to that door across the way? I'm looking goofy. Oh, turn the light on? Oh, wait, how do we do that? God damn it. Okay, we need to turn the light on to make the hole bigger. Right, that's a good point. But we're gonna need to figure out some way to do that. Is a stalagmite here? I have nothing else I can interact with. Weird. That would take it down here. Light. Light. That window had some rocks under it, maybe break it from the back. That's an option. See if we can get back outside. How do we do that again? Did we check all of these? Right, this is back here. Where's this go again? Right. Outside. Nope. sink that takes us outside? Like, out the back? There we go. No, I don't think that works. No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can interact with the, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can interact with the window from out here. It was a good idea. I respect the try. Oh, there we go. Oh. Robert of Cameron, agent, best rates for house. Toby Goose, broker, sell your property today. Herbert Hoop, no fancy real estate agent, just a common sense man. Abandon your house. Okay, it's a little smaller. So I guess what we have to do is, we somehow find a way to, like... Oh, that's what we're doing. We need to get the wardrobe through that one wormhole in order to block up the other window. That way those two wormholes close up and then the meteorite gets out of that infinite loop. Okay, I get it. I see what we're doing now. We toppled that thing over. Do one other thing. So if we let the light, we need to figure out how to get into that door right there. But there don't appear to be any wormholes we haven't like used. But that takes us outside. Let's check these ones again. See if there's something. Two holes here. This one goes... The one up top goes outside, so it's not really an option. Back here, I can finagle... Wait, hang on. Oh, the surveyor's theodolite stands ready to measure the angles of this house. There's a bug on the lens. Appraise it. Who is to say the value of the bug? Me, I can say. What is the value of the bug? I like this bug. It's worth a lot. 10 million meat. This bug is thus surveyed and appraised. I valued the bug on your theodolite lens. At what? 10 million meat. I hope you don't think I'm giving you 10% of that. That wasn't the deal. Oh, we can tie a rope here. A working well, rope and all. Descend. Oh, there's a tiny wormhole here. Is this what gets us? Oh, there we go. Fuck, I need a crowbar. Do you have any crowbars? Wait, where do I get crowbars from? Can I buy those from somewhere? Hang on. That obelisk business was strange, huh? Yeah, that was a pretty kettle of fish, alright. What's the score, Buck? Beats me. I went in a weird hole and everything went back, black and or ghostly. Yeah, you're all see-through. It was as screwy as a fruitcake. Hang on. Where? We have a hardware store here? Wait, Cold War surplus. Do you have any crowbars? That's a gun! Sport, dubious. I don't see it. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Huh. Wow, you just need to find the thing. Oh, that's awful. What the fuck? Okay. Small problem. Why would you RNG that? Hmm. Hi there, I'm Musa. Well, howdy, Musa. I'm Tex. Got all manner of portable musical instruments, perfect for livening up a trip down the dusty old trail or whiling away the evening at a campfire. Those aren't typical use cases for me, but I get your drift. Yep, anything I can show you? None of these are crowbars. Unfortunate. Can I sell anything? Got some stuff I could probably sell. Got a sack full of stuff. Shorts. I should get. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the other one. Work pants, wriggling reef, cello. Oh right, weed boards. Forgot we fought one of those. Thick bark, Timber's gun, titanium staple remover. I'm keeping that. That's gonna be valuable later. I wish there was like a filter for things that you could just sell. Porpoise earrings. Fish in a sack, just sell it. There we go. Alright, that's some money we've got. No idea where to find a crowbar. I thought we had one at some point. Table enchanté, fur release. I don't think we have anywhere that would sell it. Oh shit, Dan's got money for us. Found some ice. Cool, baby. Found some onions. Great. I can't wait to start making martinis for people who are bad at choosing a good kind of martini. Found some bitters. Bitters? How sweet it is, baby. Oh, shit. One absinthe with tomato juice. Nah. Hang on. Do I have a drink effect active? Oh, I guess I don't. Might as well go for it. Absinthe with tomato juice, I guess. And cocktail onion. Ew. Drink it. Fancy cocktail. You've had a deluxe cocktail. Sick. Fabian and Jeffers clink glasses in celebration of their respective rescues from Gatorman lairs. Our friend! Come on, let us buy you a drink. I drink for free here. Not this, you don't. A crate of milk. They slide out a large crate from under the table and deposit at your feet. Oh, huh. I can't get my mind off milk lately. I'm glad you two found each other. Well, you know, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Fabian and I the opportunity to meet. Yes, look at us. An artist and a writer. They've already made plans to collaborate. Oh, on what? A blimp? Okay. Yes, we've decided to build a blimp together. Why? Ah, the artist, my friend, he doesn't ask why. He asks why not. Why not? Exactly, and that's what we said too. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got much to do. Never met a blimp that built itself. Another round, Fancy Dan, and more blueprint paper. Alright, good luck, guys. Sure, I guess. I got milk, Dan. Milk, huh? Well, that's good. What's good for the calf is good for the cocktail. Okay. Fuck. Where can I find a crowbar in Shadows over? I'm getting like a lot of shit, and apparently there's a lot of places where you could find a crowbar, but like I'm in trouble. The Tin Lizzies had one in the Big Moist. Oh dear. Fuck me. Okay. Big Moist. Tin Lizzie. Where is their shack? Actually, hang on. Stop. Crystal Dream Lake. Does the hardware store have any crowbars? Oh shit, Mushroom Men. Oh, you guys are lame. I don't need to worry about you guys. It was a little inconvenient. Fabulous. Alright. Taken care of. Got a bunch of... I got fragrant spores. I like those. It's more and more nose candy for me. Alright, hardware store. He doesn't have any crowbars. Fuck. Oh boy. I saw a bunch of notions where crowbars could be, but nothing firm. Apparently there was one way back in the fucking prologue, but I think it's a little lame to expect me to find one in a place that gets locked out permanently. Okay, the Leathers brothers have it. Gotcha. Sorry, I tend to look things up because I don't want to, like, check every single fucking thing. Constellations. The swamp stars draw out the outline of a flamingo attempting to swallow a car tire. Wherever you go in the swamp, know that you shall be under the sign of this unhealthy bird and all the protection that entails. Fabulous. Ugh, he's got one. Thank God. Back we go. Little lame that I needed to do that, but whatever. 4 little elven creatures step off the side of the road and encircle you in a slow dance. It's horrible. Just awful the way they move. You don't like it, but you can't help but watch. It's hypnotic. You think you could watch these things dance for the rest of your life. The elven creatures are mysterious and mystical people, but at their heart they're just a bunch of little tricksters, no different than the magician booked for your 7th birthday party. You'll deal with them the same way. Stop it! Jason, the little creature shuffle back to the hills. No more dancing, please. Okay, taken care of. Oh, thank God. There goes the fucking... There goes the thing. Oh, taken care... Oh, wow. Okay, that completely removed all of the wormholes. It's just not a thing anymore. Fabulous. Huh, turns out this is a supply closet that has been almost completely stripped of supplies. Almost completely? You grab the last few remaining items. Mercury eye drops, styptic pencil, and Burtworth's finest tooth wax. Wow, there's hallways. I just never knew. At rest, finally. Take the meteorite. You gingerly pick up the piece of space of debris and keep it carefully in the darkest part of your inventory. This little chunk of space rock brims with paranormal potential. Opens a wormhole above an enemy and under an anvil somewhere, dealing twice your muscle and physical damage. That is funny. On. There's something that says note the oddity somewhere. Looks on soil silence. Alright, whatever. Oh god. Oh god. Get me out of here. Taken care of. I found your problem. In seminary, we don't believe in problems, only opportunities, but go on. I have the meteorite. The wormholes are gone. Joyous news! Now the real work can begin. If you can spare the time, oh, he's happy now. If you can spare the time, I'll be back in a mere moment with my valuation. No problem. I'll wait. Whoop, ski, herf. That's how the sounds of surveying filled the air. And then, my goodness, I was right about this being a horror house, but not in the way I first thought. A kitchen on the upper floor with the dining room downstairs, sandwiched between a bathroom and a bedroom, the living room adjacent to the primary bedroom, and both connected only by a narrow hallway that requires you to pass through a bathroom. Sir, this aesthetic is of the most extreme disorder. The house is rotten to the core. I would have valued it at 2,000 meat, but the telephone is inoperable, so let's knock that down to 1990. That makes 199 meat for you, as per our deal. I'll take it. That might be the most money any of us see out of this house. I think the bank will flip it into a quarry, but it's been a pleasure to do business with you. I hope I'll survey you in the future. Alright, I'll survey you later. Alright, that's finally freaking taken care of. I hate this place nearly as bad as the swamp. It's pretty desolate, but it seems like it used to be nice. Nothing ever happens here. There's nothing for it to happen to or with. Just corn and wheat and pigs. Don't shoot the piggies. I ain't gonna shoot the piggies. What do you take me for? I got a mind to pop some corn, though. Was this whole conversation just for that pun? No. I like Molly. Alright, here's your fucking rock. Oskaloosa whistles. Humbling, ain't it, to hold the soil of heaven in your hand? Now, you heard me say I wasn't a space hog, and I stick by that. A little piece is all I need. Oskaloosa tears off a chunk of the meteorite with her teeth and hands it back to you. Can you teach me how to do that? Oskaloosa spits out a tooth. Never mind. Oskaloosa gave you this complicated task to perform as a reward for performing a complicated task for her. Increases your mysticality by your muscle. Wow, once per fight. Solve that, by the way. I reckon now there's not a jail on Earth that can hold me. Do yourself a favor and figure out how it works. My way of saying thanks. I guess you're welcome. Well, I don't think that was worth it, to be honest. You pass by a small farm where a little girl sits crying next to a wooden dollhouse. Aw, what's wrong, little girl? The Puckwudgie stole all of my dollhouse furniture. The what now? They're mean little elves, like from the fairy tales. Oh god, not more fairies. Look, they even painted a rude middle finger on the living room wall. You lean down and take a look. Oof, I don't think that's a middle finger, kiddo. Where do these things come from? There's a vacant lot with a lot of bushes and stuff that Granny said to stay away from. I think they hide there. Are you gonna go stomp on them? Stomp on some for me too, please. Going. Wow, this area is dense. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. What is this? Road Valley Cherry Orchard. Let's avoid a leaf pun here and just head out. A fretful-looking young lady sits behind the fruit stand. Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to the Road Valley Orchard, I guess. Hi, I'm Musa. You seem to have kind of a worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, these worms are really bad for business. Yeah, that's a tough one. Maggie sighs and taps her fingers on the counter. Do you have any spare fertilizer? What do you need fertilizer for? Well, it's not for me. It's for a guy I know. You don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or pornography or anything. What? No, honestly, it's for someone else. Uh-huh. Well, I do have plenty. I could give you some in exchange for helping me out with these worms. I kind of figured that would be the deal, yeah. Okay, I'll do it. Great. I'll unlock the basement. The worms tunneled into it, so you should be able to follow the tunnels to the nest. Your produce stand has a basement? It doesn't even have a roof. The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much. I didn't have the heart to insist. I see. Where is it? Behind this pile of cinder blocks. Help me move them out of the way so you can see it. If you shift the pile of cinder blocks, Maggie unlocks the trap door. There you go. By the way, watch out for Maraschino down there. Who's Maraschino? Our cat. She's our last line of defense against the worms. Kind of also our first line. Not very effective. It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Get to worming. Have any other questions for her? Maybe later. Somebody has attached a very small, very bad house to this truck. Go inside. No, there's no way the house contains anything of any use to a non-hippie. The last cherries of the season. Pick 'em. Eldritch Mist. Gotcha. Alright, what are we doing? That's a lot of holes. A bunch of bags of fertilizer. More than anyone could use in a lifetime, assuming they only needed a bag every 4 or 5 years. Grab a bag for Grover. You heave a massive bag onto your shoulder, then effortlessly stuff it into your pocket. Technically, you aren't entitled to this until after you finish dealing with the worms, but I guess I can't stop you any more than Maggie can. This worm tunnel looks big enough for you to crawl through. Why is this one hot? This tunnel is clogged with nasty smelling grode worm offal. You scrape out the parts that smell the strongest. Enjoy. Fragrant grode worm secretions. This glob of nasty smelling worm pheromones will surely communicate something. Will convince the grode worms to go somewhere else. And grode worms stink. You smell like the horrible things you've been touching. You should try touching some less horrible things. Unless someone left an old toolbox down here. Unless maybe they left it a long time ago, when it was new. Root through it. Some stuff. Whatever this machine does, it is doing it right now. Take a look. I need a worm gear? Missing a part, a worm gear. Okay. In we go. A lithe enough spelunker could squeeze through this opening. That's me. Oh dear. A sloppy little pile of worm egg casings. Mess with them. Got more grode worm secretions. Oh, interesting. Deploy secretions. Whee! Interesting. This hole is lubricated with worm goo. It would be the work of a moment to plunge through it. Do that then. You're not sure what this is, but it reeks of worm flesh. Stench armor. I don't have any stench armor, really. Yeah, what kind of? I haven't had a new pair of pants in like a while. What am I wearing? Oh, neat. Hang on. We've got the handkerchief, and we can also wear the gas mask, right? Or secretions. Hang on. I want to upgrade this hat. This big fucking hat. I'm not going to let you start smoking, but I'm an adult. Fine. That's cute. Dump out the drilling box's contents. We get an old wedding ring, old engagement ring, and a friendship ring. Oh, that's cute. What's in the waterlogged backpack? Bunch of stuff. Ultra condensed soup. Food. They've gone too far this time. It's a bouillon cube. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, 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 oy. Do the goo. Hooray, goo for everyone. This is a distressingly large bore wormhole. Hang on. There we go. Those bastards are playing with God and never expect consequences for such death. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. This is a very large worm. Even I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Hang on, how much? How much? I got one more thing of secretions. Can I get Molly to come over here? I guess not. Whatever. It's just me. It's just me doing this. Alright, motherfucker. Dawn T has my back. Hell yeah. Okay. 12 mysticality. Father Grode Worm. Intends to slam itself against the ground, dealing 13 physical damage to your entire party. Okay. Why is it raining here, bro? I think it's the ring. I think it's the ring. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Something we can do here. I'm feeling it. First of all, let's boost everyone up. Hell yeah. Second of all, we're gonna cook. And hit him with the barbecue fork. Ooh. Oh, it's nearly dead already. Ooh. Yes! The car! Fuck you, worm. Worm skin boots. Did you know that in each pair of these, one is female and the other is male? LFG. Just obliterated that worm with a car. It's the deadliest thing in America is a car, so it makes sense. Some hobo code is carved into the side of the cave here. The code reads, riches below. You dig through the pile of rocks and claim the aforementioned riches for yourself. Just a pile of fucking silver? Here? Massive pile of cast-off worm skin. This is awful. Worm pellet, a nasty little sack formed around some undigestible material. Thank you, hobos. There's a shiny metal thing in this pile of rocks. It's a gear, a worm gear. How apropos. They call it a worm gear because it's really unpleasant to get one stuck in your head. Yeah, I guess. He who will inherit the earth thanks to all the silver they have. We do it. I know next time a large creature is threatening my local town, I'll just bring a car. There's the cat. This must be Maraschino. Try to pet her. You reach out to pet Maraschino, but she wrinkles her nose and recoils. She must not like the horrible worm stench you've acquired. Don't I have a thing that could... I've got soapy water, don't I? Oh, hell yeah. Remove the stink. Now can I pet the cat? Yes! Maraschino sniffs your hand, then bumps her face against it with a purr. Looks like your smell has been approved. You can now pet Maraschino to receive a boon. 3 stench armor? Yeah. There we go. Whatever this machine does, it isn't doing it right now. Install the worm gear. Low frequency thumps. I guess that'll do it. Hey, taken care of. Maggie smiles and taps her fingers rhythmically against the counter. I dealt with the worms. I noticed. Help yourself to the fertilizer down there if you didn't already. Here, let me throw in a little bonus. We experimented with preserving our cherries in jars, but nobody bought them. Probably because nobody wanted 5 gallons of them all at once. This is slightly more maraschino cherries than more recently found in Lenin's colon. What? Hang on. Hang on, I need to look that up. Lenin's death remains a mystery for doctors. This is a New York Times article. The patient found in a totalitarian state known for its merciless terror, Dr. Victoria Giffey told a rapt audience of doctors and medical students on Friday afternoon. He died suddenly at 6:50 p.m. on January 21st, 1924, a few months before his 54th birthday. The cause of death? A massive stroke. The main cerebral arteries, said Dr. Giffey added, were so calcified that when tapped with tweezers, they sounded like stone. Oh, how about... Sorry, no, that's popping up here. There's no way. Four maraschino cherries. What the fuck? Colon. Wait, hang on. I don't know. There's a couple things I'm seeing on Google. They're not from like official sources or anything, but they say that 4 perfectly preserved maraschino cherries were found in Lenin's colon. I don't understand. You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without ever referencing The Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. Yeah, I guess. I never read it though. Yeah, me neither. Buy some cherries? It's not cherry season. When's cherry season? Who's to say? What season is it now, even? I think it's canonically October. Definitely not cherry season then. Bro, I don't know. Listen, can I tell you something? Everything about major Russian figures from, like, that whole period of time is just strange, okay? Shit was weird. People kept dying of strokes and, like, other things. There was fucking, like... this was, like, way before that, but, like, Rasputin, like, supposedly had to get... He was poisoned and then shot and then dumped in a river. And I think this was debunked, but, like, when they originally found his body, they're like, oh, yeah, he died of pneumonia after he got poisoned and shot and then, like, clubbed over the head and dumped it and, like wrapped up in, like, a bag and tossed into a river. I don't know. Shit's weird. Anywho, Ford compound. You find an abandoned truck parked on the side of the road with its hood open. Its old peeling bumper sticker says, "I'd rather be fit." Yeah, I already saw that. What the fuck? It's a festering pile of decomposing soybeans. Oh boy! You collect the foulest bits and shove them in your pocket. Fustulent gulch. What the hell is going on here? A tumultuous bean storm is preventing access to this bunkhouse. The beans! You should find somebody who knows more about beans than you and ask them how to deal with this. I need to find a bean expert. Okay. Oh, fuck. This car smells unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad. I'm gonna ignore what's happening here and just come back to it when I'm like more mentally prepared. Face thickener? The break room door is locked. You can hear frantic shushing sounds inside. Hello? Is someone there? Oh, hey, a person. Yep, that's me. Please, you gotta let us out of here. We've been trapped for ages with nothing to eat but beans. Wow, okay, where's the key? Actually, we welded the lock shut, so the bean monsters couldn't get us. You'll need a Jenkins head screwdriver to take the hinges off. What kind of screwdriver? Jenkins. It's a sort of X shape. Oh, so it's like not a Phillips. One of our mechanics invented it. He just got the patent this year. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, some guy in Oregon named Philip was super mad. Anyway, there should be one in the bunkhouse. Okay, I'll go look. Whatever this building was, it isn't one anymore. Okay, so the bunkhouse is blocked by beans, and I can't get the people that know about beans because of the... Whatever, fuck it. We'll just fight the beans. A lightning legume and a bean brute. I'm digging the alliteration. Molly, I'd like you to cut these guys. It's so fucking funny that she just runs around. God damn, he hits hard. Oh, baby. This thing's dead. This thing's dead. That thing's dead. Okay, cool. This works out. It just explodes. Unfortunate. It just explodes. You won! Now that bean's a has-been. Was-been? Was-bean? Got a force bean. This repulsive soybean has some sort of weird repulsive effect on nearby objects. And a loose fist bean. The fist of a bean man will get the best of a mean man. Oh, wisdom. More bean monsters. Whatever the Ford company was trying to do, it doesn't seem to have gone normally. This plaque is for the factory's 1909 Employee of the Year. That's me. No, it isn't. You're 6 years old. What? Have they teamed up with the fairies? What's this thing doing? Weak against hot and... Oh, it's weak against hot damage, huh? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Okay, 10 damage, that thing's dead. This thing's a problem. This thing is also a problem. Take out the brute and then take out the cloud, I guess. This game's so fucking stupid. Alright, mother. 56! Woo! He's not ready for this barbecue. Come on, really? There goes Molly. Oh, I'm about to get shanked. Ouch. God. 16 poison. Not even gonna get a chance to get hit by that. Out you go. Why are the fairies working with, like, everyone? Do they just fuck around? You won! That fight was the bean's needs! Am I getting a cold? Phase bean. This is the average of a soybean and 0 soybeans, but along an axis that doesn't make that just mean half a soybean. What? Whatever. Yes, let's consume it. It's better than the synesthesis. You try to swallow the bean, but it just floats through your teeth and neck and into your stomach. Bean charge. The spectral bean you consumed has pushed you slightly out of alignment with reality. Spooky. Floor manager's desk. Got the key. Modular paperwork and paper clips and paper. Third things. You find a small brass key. And you can unlock the filing cabinet with it? Okay. You unlock the filing cabinet with the little key you found in the desk. That must be the easiest puzzle in any adventure game ever. Search it. You flip through the folders. It looks like they're employee records, but each one has been sealed in its own envelope. They must take employee privacy real seriously around here. Nothing weird or interesting catches your eye. Never mind. Look out! A whole stew of bean monsters. Or slew, not stew. This seems to be the final group. There's straight up a humanoid bean. That's to cast Bean Blast on me for 15 damage. Ooh. -5 to all my stats. That's disgusting. Hang on. Let me get my mysticality back up. There we go. Alright, who am I roasting? Mysticality. This is actually pretty rough. I could nuke him, but that would be a waste, I think. Could use the goo to take out the soybean cloud. There it goes. Blast on me, beam blast on me. Man, they're just gonna brutalize me this turn. Holy cow. Six stench damage, 5 physical? Okay. 1 AP. Okay. How much health do I have? I have 42. Okay, I cannot take all 3 of these hits. That's just not possible. Ooh. Thank God for balls. 15, 15, 6. That's 36 damage. I will survive. And I'll kill one of these guys, which will make this better. Alright, cool. Broom stab. Oh my god! Oh, 6 damage. The lightning's back! And clobber your knees. Oh boy. I've been blasted. Been a while since we saw Zeus just obliterate a creature, just smite it off the face of the earth. Oh, bless. Human bean liver. On the one hand, it's a human liver, so you shouldn't eat it. On the other hand, the human it came from didn't have an actual human brain, so is it really that different from eating the liver of someone who's slightly dumber than usual? That's terrible. I'm not eating that. And a rotting soybean. The level of nastiness in the soybean is high enough that there must be some way to put it to productive use. God wouldn't make a bean so gross that even he couldn't smear it on something. Wow. Expensive looking toolbox. I have just disemboweled the whole thing. Crescent Wand. A magical wrench made to twist the fabric of reality. Or at least the parts of the fabric of reality that are 32 millimeters in diameter. That does do more damage than what I currently have. So I should equip it. I'll be a little sad that I'm not doing hot damage anymore, though. This is either a pile of petrified beans or a statue of a pile of beans. Some kind of complicated gizmo that might be an engine? Take it. Since it's the only engine-like thing you've seen around here, it's a reasonable gamble that this is what Farina's looking for. Souped up engine. This engine has been souped up. Wait, sorry, that's a typo. This engine has been souped up. Okay. Okay, still can't deal with the bean storm. I need a bean expert. Do we know any bean experts? Whatever. Burbling ooze. Oh crap, look out behind you! Smalley spins around and mows the figure down in a hail of bullets. Ha! Sneak up on me, will ya? Take a dose of hot lead. This is just a scarecrow, Buck. Hey, those things are dangerous. One of them tried to mug me on my way into town a few days ago. It had a gun and everything. I tell you. This ooze is really burbling. If you taunted it, you could probably get it to attack you. Oh, fuck. A weird sparking rock. Fish. You fish something up. Refined oil. Maximum AP by 2? Holy cow. That's more spells. Oily wallet? Maybe there's some meat left in it. And a gush stone. This little rock doesn't stop spewing oil unless you plug up the hole with something. Ew. What about the old ham mill? Across the road, you notice a field of what you're pretty sure is... Oh yeah, I got that already. Glowing ooze. A vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. What was that thing? Why is, like, a chunk of the fence burnt? Ask not for whom the windmill spins. It spins for no one. Got some Don Quixote-esque evil vibes coming off of this windmill, I'm not gonna lie. It might be a giant. The windmill is set up to make flour, but it hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust and a real stink. Check out these bugs. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it to not only have attracted bugs, but for those bugs to have given themselves a project? Carefully extract the money from the revolting wallet. I guess it's true what they say. The oily Boyd gets the coin. Hot damn. They do not say that. 400 meat, though. That's money. That's dollars. Where's that? There we go. Booze drowns out all smells. Ugh, the flour's fragrance has two notes, bad and worse, but you've let it in, and once the dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. Let's leave the flour alone. I'm not eating that. Clock is stopped at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today's Burns Night, that annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Ah, no, on a closer reading, it's just that the calendar itself is burned. Steady winds sweep through the empty mill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill, then, if there's enough wind around to make it spin? Something must be the matter here, but what? It's too old? Yeah, that's probably it. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed its lock-in with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risks when it took the job. Specks of flour float through the air and dust the cracks of the safe like snowfall. As you did a culinary science elective at SIT, you know, of course, that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. And what space is more enclosed than a safe? Yes, of course I know that. I was paying attention in class. Most important thing you can do for yourself in life is to get a college education. Because that's where you find out that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. I could pry it open, but I want to set it on fire. Hell yeah. Nice, clean explosion. Honestly, a university education is so important. A windmill safety inspector's report, kept in a safe for extra safety, some meat, and strangely, a pair of shoes. There's nothing in particular about these boots that makes them good for keeping windmills. That's just whose they were. Makes you walk like a windmill. And an inspection report, a National Flour Standards Committee's report into the Old Ham Mill, dated 1923. That's 5 years ago. The National Flower Standards Committee's report is dry as flower and technical as cyber flower, but one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it is illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This windmill's all mixed up. What's walking like a windmill? Oh my god. Outstanding. I preferred the old ones. Which ones were those? What are the worms? Yeah, that's what I should have expected. Other boots. Where the hell is the boots? Fucking shoes. There we go. Wide loafers. That's what I had, right? Yeah, there we go. I like that one. I look ready. What did the banker say by Haldy Howell? People's History of Skeleton Rose by Boxer Hamlin. Highbrow taste. Oh, I got something. NFSC Directive 17.2. Looks like a proclamation from something called the National Flower Standards Committee. Bakers, nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. If flour has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad, fusty smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months bad, fetid smell. 48 months bad, gamey smell. 49 months bad and older, absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smell than not smell. NFSC, protecting our flour. Okay. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls kept bowing, and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds, they're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern, you notice, and it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. The peculiar sweep of the wind against the wood, the sounds it makes, those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa, oh why. Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. What are you? Oh, good peddler, I am the living spirit of this old ham mill, though you'd be surely forgiven for thinking it had no life left. Why'd you call me a peddler? Oh, 'tis mainly peddlers who frequent this mill, trading for grains and other stuffs, but pardon my assumption, not all those who wander through the ham mill are peddlers. You are the windmill? Oh, yes, and does this shock your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much? Yes. As said, Bonaparte to Desaad, but today one can read L'Histoire de Juliette in every library and find of Clisson et Eugenie only the scraps. Yes. Oh, yes. What's wrong with you? Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Sorry to hear that. I have been horribly distraught from the moment I read the bad news. What news? Sirrah, I refer to the Purlitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sidney Glout over the great Haldy Howell. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant Marnie Mornay won for poetry. Anything I can do? Nay, when the arts are made a joke, so too is life and living. Why so upset about the Pulitzers? Oh, but a world in which the arts are poorly valued is a bare desert. Sans life. I meant more. Why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not? Too little appreciation of the arts. And do you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome? No. Exactly so, and we are doomed to repeat this mistake now that the Pulitzers have in the depths of their perversion recognized the monstrous Sidney Glout for drama. Were you built out of an old library or something like that? The walls rattle at your words. Oh, negative inference. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood. Talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Oh, well, I would beg you choose your words more carefully in the future, but if you're so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes. Yes, you used to be a library? Oh, yes. And that's why you're so into literature. Yes, you have the right of it. Okay, great, thanks. Prego. I have to go. Okay, talking to a windmill. That's a new one on me. God, is there anything else we could say to it? No. Okay. Eat some flour. It's not good flour. Even if it was, you shouldn't really eat flour on its own. That's sensible. If there's a time and place for eating rancid flour, and there's a time and place for eating rancid flour, and your college days are long behind you. Will I make history if I eat flour? All anyone knows for sure is that nobody ever made history by not eating flour. Alright, whatever. 7. Alright, I don't see anything else here to do. We could go to the Pukwudgie village. I kind of want to see if we can get back to the feed store. There's something familiar about the long-haired woman on the road who stands waist-deep in a puddle of last night's rain. Ah yes, it's the woman you last saw standing waist-deep in the swamp bog, but this time she bears no sword. It doesn't look like she has brought you any gifts or treats at all. For decades, the blade of your great-aunt was hidden with my family for safekeeping. Now the weapon is yours, but our business is not yet concluded. Yeah, I remember. I haven't used the sword much lately, though. It is your sword to do with as you will. My family kept it for you in exchange for a boon. I call upon you now to perform it. With the fulfillment of your obligation shall come an end to your burdens. I speak, of course, of your swamp Gias. I actually got rid of the Gias on my own. Do not tamper with my family's magics. They are finely tuned instruments. You know not what you do. But I got rid of it, though. It is of no consequence. In return for services rendered by my family, you owe to us a boon. I call upon you to perform it now. If you do not, I shall simply reapply the Gias. Fine, what's the boon? The month nears its end. At this time, the concerns of our family turn to our mortgage payments. We ask for your assistance with our next bill. That's it. We are a proud family and do not ask for handouts. Only a little help in exchange for services rendered. 400 meat will suffice. Alright, whatever. While I find your actions underhanded, the contribution is appreciated. This will help us to make what we call our nut for the month. The woman descends the puddle in a fashion of someone walking down a flight of stairs. Is that it? Bye then. Why did it take me back to the mill? What? The Borg house. There's an ominous crack in the sky, and in the space of a single charged second, the white farm road is drenched with fast-falling rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, all right. Cold as ice and twice as nasty. The long and level plains of this country offer no shelter, except perhaps for a lone house you spy off in the distance, perhaps half a mile to the east. I guess we're going to the Borg house. I should probably get some more armor. I don't have anything that gives cold armor, actually, now that I'm looking at it. 541. One more. What do we run into a lot? I feel like we run into a lot of sleeves armor. There we go. Oh, good God. How much armor do I have? Ooh, I've got 15 hot armor. Holy cow. The outside of the mailbox reads Borge. On the inside, it also says Borge. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse appears to be the only settled farmstead in the area. It must be lonely with no neighbors to meet or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It is one of the main things they do, just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. Knock. A voice, muffled and gruff, shouts back, "Who is that there?" It's Musa. I can't hear you over the rain. Just go in. Look at that hair! Pair of muddy boots, much too big for your feet. Molly's too engrossed in examining that poster to respond to you. That's funny. An old farmer is tanned and calloused all over from either a lifetime of farm work or a fall into the vat at the leather factory. Look at you. You are soaked to the bone from rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe. You have any sugar? Yeah. Yes. The average adult eats one of these per day if you put a gun to their head. Oh, wow, okay. You are welcome here, stranger, to share in my food and warmth, but I have but one rule by which you must abide. Okay? You must not look at my daughter. Heh, ever seen one of these? You show off the ring of the Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen. Pretty funny happenstance, eh? The whole proverbial farmer's daughter thing. He frowns. It's just a ring I got for investigating a murder. It doesn't matter to me what you investigate. I simply tell you you must not look at my daughter. Fine, I won't. That's not good. Spaghetti's in the pot. Look at his daughter. Do it. I'm scared, dude. You wrap up the strand. You wrap the strand up in a tight ball and put it in a shallow dish. Strand of spaghetti. You've wound the single strand of spaghetti into a tightly coiled ball of pasta. The bony frame of the father's daughter twitches in your peripheral. was told not to. I should be a good guest. But some random person in my chat told me to look at him. And, you know, I am compelled by this single instance of societal pressure. Wow! Now you can see why the farmer would have the rule, huh? Alright, cool. Well, that happened. No house! It's houseless. Fancy. Dude, this country's wacky. That was a mistake. You know, it saved me some time. I'm not really sure if it would have led to anything fabulous anyway. The wind blows an old sheet of paper into your face with a plap. Kind of nostalgic. You peel it off and read it. Izzy, I stashed the meat from the bank job under the old burnt tree. Meet me there Tuesday to divvy it up. Don't tell Marv. I want to cut that dumb palooka out of the deal. You look around and discover that you're standing next to an old lightning-blasted oak tree with a hole dug next to it. 3 skeletons are lying around the hole, with rusted pistols still clenched in their hands. In the hole, you find a big burlap sack with a symbol for meat stenciled on the side. Nice. I like the implication that every single meat we've got is like a single, like, steak. The one with the bone in it. Ribeye, that's what it is. Rover, here's your fucking fertilizer. Yes. Oh, perfect. This will be plenty. Thanks for your help. Sure, no problem. He wheels over to the back door and knocks on it in an elaborate pattern. You hear the click of the door being unlocked. Then he returns to the chess table. I probably ought to get back to my garden, but maybe just one more game first. Still got plenty of time. What's the fertilizer for? You know, just your typical normal fertilizer type activities. Like gardening? Sure, gardening, sure. And what's got like 3,000 meat? Congratulations. How's it feel being rich? Here's your engine. With the history of West of Loathing, all those cows must have had a lot of ribeye. Yeah, I guess. The crazy thing about West of Loathing is that they were mining meat out of the goddamn caves. The mountains. They bled meat. It was freakish. Hey, fantastic. Thanks a million, kid. I can't wait to get this baby installed. Nice. Can we finally get back here? I was rich, but I spent it all on milk. He spent it all on milk. Oh my god. You gotta be nice to the milkman, or else he's gonna screw you with the supply and demand chart. He almost got me with it, but I got him new clothes. You enter the darkened black room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? Hi, I'm Musa. Okay, but the implied second half of that question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know, but the people outside let me in. Well, if they vetted you, you must be okay. Name's Jasper. You signing on to help with our mission? What mission is that? We're blowing up Hellstrom's... Hell yeah! We're blowing up Hellstrom's oil refinery, that's what... Oh, wow. It was a cup of milk, so it wasn't much. 3,000. This must be Jasper's cat. What's your cat's name? Abby. Why'd you name her twice? Because I don't let society tell me what to do. Impressive. A map of Gray County with a bunch of different locations marked in various ways. Jasper has quite a collection of subversive literature here. Peruse it. Anarchy through Cat. I see cat. You look through the titles until you see the appropriate sort of anarchy for your abilities. You figure he'd want you to steal it. This book was written by an eco-terrorist as she drifted into a middle-aged flower child phase. Grants a combat skill. Gather cheese chi. Your next missed Cali attack does 2 times damage. Abby looks at you with distrust in her cute little eyes. I cannot touch this cat. This poster looks out of place. Hey Jasper, what does AARP stand for? Association of Anarchists, Rebels, and Pirates. Neat. Sounds like AARP sounds like some kind of like financial institution. Like, oh yeah, what's your AARP rating? Did you put it on your taxes? Like it's an astonishingly boring name for a revolutionary group. What's our mission status, Jasper? Iola says she's ready to deal with the guard out front. Muddlin's all set to spring the gate. Xenia's armed and dangerous. Well, okay, only a little more dangerous than usual, I guess. When you complete the mission, you can pet the cat. Noted. AARP is, I think, something for insurance. Yeah, that'll do it. Xenia's, well, only a little more dangerous than usual, I guess. Oskaloosa's confident she can get us into the inner sanctum. Grover's got Big Betty ready to blow. Farina says the getaway car is good to go. I guess we're as ready as we're ever going to be. I guess we, like, unknowingly prepped this anarchist group for this move. Fuck it, let's do this. All right then, here goes nothing. I think you mean here goes everything. You kids and your enthusiasm. Don't get so fired up you burn yourselves out. All right, whatever. Let's go. Hang on. Ooh. You read the book, ignoring the dated cultural references, and learn some newfangled hippie meditation techniques. Gather cheese chi. Sometimes you have to burn the camembert at both ends. There's an appendix in the back that contains additional mantras if you've got the patience to memorize them. If you do, cheese chi will also increase your mysticality by 3. Wow. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. What a crew we've got here. There's a guard patrolling at the front of the fortified refinery. Let Iola handle him. Iola sachets up to the guard holding a glass of milk. Well, hello, handsome. Couldn't help but notice all the hard work you're doing keeping this place safe from intruders. Well, that's my job, yes ma'am. You're doing such a good job too, darling. I was just thinking to myself, there's a handsome young man who must be so thirsty after all that walking. I simply must. Isn't this chapter 5? This is chapter 5. Oh my god, we're gonna waltz right through this. So thirsty after all that walking. I simply must bring him a little pick-me-up. Oh, that's very kind of you. I could use a glass of milk? The guard drinks the milk and instantly passes out. Iola shoots you a wink as she strolls back to the car. Go get him, Tiger. Nice work, Iola. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with that fucking milk. I'm not touching it. Okay, Wendolyn is messing with the gate controls. Help him out. Wendolyn has removed a panel from the front of the control box, revealing a mass of gears and cogs packed with grease. Give me a hand with this, would you? Is it going to have all the fingers still on it afterwards? Yeah, no worries, kid. This little gizmo I've been tinkering with is going to do all the heavy lifting. I just need you to hold the panel open for me. Hold the panel open. Wendolyn slots his little gadget into the control box and casually flips a switch on the back. It makes a little whirring sound, which becomes a loud whirring sound as it engages the control gears and the gate slides open. Wendolyn looks extremely satisfied. Ugh. Mlick. Crude, unrefined, refined, classy? Classy oil? This is vulgar oil. It's the full range of oil. We've got perverse, vulgar, crude, unrefined, refined, and classy. That's clever. Bulk with extra vitamin F. A well-made but otherwise unremarkable office desk. Very practical. Search it. From the memos and so forth, you gather that this is Baron Hellstrom's personal desk. Pretty much all that's in it is business-related papers, except for a weird leather pouch. Grab the pouch and close the drawers. A leather pouch with a weird spiky glyphs stamped into the flap. You found it in a desk at the Hellco refinery. Look inside. The pouch contains a stick of pink chalk, a black candle that smells like french fries, some old dried oregano, that's a guess, and a crumpled receipt. The receipt is from the SIT library for overdue book finds and lists the book's call number, 133.143152319. Weird. That's all there is to it. This door is not locked. Unsecured paints? Don't mind if you do. Nice. I'm not using those. This is a pretty big safe. The keys in there must be real important. Oskaloosa pulls out her meteor shard and carefully rotates it into just the right position in space to create a small wormhole. We don't use octane ratings, we use moxie ratings for our oil. What's the chutzpah of this oil? That's safe. Okay, on the other side of that wormhole should be inside the safe. I just need you to reach through and unlock it from the inside. Is that safe? Can't you do it yourself? I have to hold the shard in just the right position so the hole doesn't close and slice your arm off. So no, it isn't safe. And also no, I can't do it myself. Fine. You reach through and jiggle bits of the safe mechanism until you hear the latch click open. Then pull your arm out of the hole with a relief. Woo, woo. The safe opens to reveal a single key inside, which makes the word keys on the outside a real exaggeration. And now that you've oil mox rate. Now that you've grabbed that key, it's just a lie. Yeah, the oil mox rate, the OMR. You've got an item. Key to the oil baron's bunker. Nice, got the key. Right, that's my bit done. I'm heading back to the car. Good luck. Bye. This is like a heist. It's pretty neat. Alright, the bunker door is locked. Unlock it. Go inside. Holy jeez, is this a bomb? Yep, ain't she a beaut? She's big as heck. Oh, don't worry, it's a shape charge. Pretty much all the blast force is gonna go straight into that wall. Pretty much? Were you planning on standing right next to it? Can't recommend that in any case. Go ahead and light the fuse whenever you're ready. Give me a sec. Alright, yeah, let's just go for it. Wow, one animation. Door's been welded shut. What the fuck? Is ready for action. What am I looking at? Well, what should we do, Jasper? I am forced to admit that this is as far as my plan goes. I think you might have to figure something out on your own here. Oh, okay. What is this? It's that guy from your dream. He doesn't look like he wants to be interrupted. Oh, shit. Hang on. What's going on? This terrible place just keeps going as far as you can see. What is all of this? These are all the shadow creatures we were fighting, I guess. Who in tarnation are you? You got about to the end of this sentence before I kill you deader than most people are aware is possible, bucko. There's no way. ERC Inspector, sir. What? I ain't got one of those. I mean the Energy Regulatory Commission. We ain't got one of those neither, and if we did, I'd be in charge of it. I'm referring to the actual federal government, sir, not whatever your inexplicable situation is. Ah, Coolidge can go suck a rattlesnake. This game makes me feel like the shadows over Loathing come inside. Yeah, sure, okay, buddy. Be that as it may, sir, I'm here to inspect your huge mad science contraption. Get away from that console, varmint. Commence to inspecting. You give the main console a thorough inspection while muttering a lot of made-up nonsense science words. Well, sir, it seems like you've got yourself a real problem here. What blazes are you talking about? Someone's yanked a bunch of wires and cables out of this thing and also pushed a lot of buttons at random. You what? I cannot confirm or deny that it was me. The machine starts to vibrate intensely, and smoke pours out of one of the vents. This is clearly not up to code. Why you damn fool sidewinding? The Baron looks about to beat you to death with his cane, but a nearby exhaust fan explodes, and the spinning fan blades slice off the top of his hat. He therefore chooses to turn and run away instead. Come on, we gotta get out of here. The whole place is going up. The front panel of the machine blows off, and what looks like an old farmer sickle flies out of it and clatters on the floor. You quickly pick it up. Whoa! This sickle is so sharp that it dulls your senses just by comparison. Time to go. Hang on. There's a bed here. Poor guy must have been forced to sleep in this sinister, reality-threatening shadow facility. Forget I live with poor guy. Full replica of an oil pump. Got it. Oh. Incredible. Hang on. That's a melee weapon. Can I turn it into like a wand? Hang on. Because I've got... That's magical weapon attacks, so can I, like... Oh, it's already a mystical weapon. Doesn't turn it into a magical... Okay, whatever. Technicalities. The building's going to go boom! Just gotta stride on out of here. Yeah, let's go back outside. Now he's only guarding the ground. Get out of here. The Model T limousine. Well, everybody, that went better than I could have ever expected. Just goes to show the old crew still has some life in it after all. Although, clearly, I gotta hand it to our new member, Musa. We couldn't have done it without you, kid. Aw, shucks, it was nothing. Nonsense. You deserve one hell of a reward for what you've done today. Unfortunately, most of our money is tied up in savings bonds, so you'll have to settle for my cool shades. These sunglasses are cool both because they are stylish and because of their association with cool crimes. Ooh, thanks. Now it's time for us to get back to our retirement. I got a shuffleboard game in 20 minutes. See you all around. Man, these guys schedule stuff tight. Iola gives you a big hug and everyone else leaves with a wave. Bye, let's do it again sometime. Alright, the sickle is the thing we need. Hang on. Cool shades. Well, looks like we're done here. Could go to the Pukwudgie Village, though. Real quick. And then you hear a deep moo... Oh, no. A deep moo sound that reverberates through your guts all the way down to the colon end. Slowly you turn around. That field was empty before. Now it contains an entire herd of black wounds in space, each one in the shape of a cow. In the middle of them, a shadow cowbell hangs silently on a post. Oh, Christ alive. Sure, I guess we'll just do the knife trick. Oh yeah, we got an emote limit, buddy, sorry. Things aren't about to kill me before the turn starts, is it? Okay. Six, 14, that thing's dead. Jesus Christ, okay. Oh! I could do a fuck ton of damage, but I need to spread my damage out, actually, is what I want. That thing's nearly dead. God, I wish I had more AP. Going to do hit me for 16. That thing's dead. 15. 31 damage. I'm going to die. Okay, something to heal me. That's what we need. One time I got like 5 AP. Hot damn. Bench armor, 5 physical damage. With that? We can do that. Okay, that thing's dead, that thing's dead, this thing's dead. And I could kill this thing with the wrench. 38 sleaze damage. Ooh. Rats. Bats. Oh, hey, my phone died. That means I'm not moving anymore. Sorry, everybody. Hang on, let me plug my phone in real quick. Yeah, that happens. All right, you're gonna be stuck with my my empty, cold gaze into the abyss for a bit. We'll close out this stream in like 10 minutes, so we'll be done pretty quick. Get out of here, buddy. I love the idea of me just waving a wrench at something and killing it. You won! I'd say you turned those cows into jerky, but they were jerks already. Alright, yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is gonna be... we're just gonna finish this. We're just gonna close this out today. So... From what I understand, there's like one chapter left in this game. So what's going to happen here is that we're going to next time we play this game, we're going to pop into the Pukwudgie Village, do whatever the hell needs to be done here, and then we're gonna head back and then do like the final chapter. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I assume it's gonna be like some finale thing. So hopefully it's not gonna be too long. But anyway, we got quite a bit done. We're pretty much done with this whole area as far as I'm concerned. We managed to do quite a bit. We killed a lot of stuff, including a bunch of roided out ducks, one dude and his daughter. Oh, Swagger Guy 69, thank you for the follow. Bunch of other stuff. Solved a bunch of problems. Did a bunch of magic. Cooked some people. I'm very happy. So we'll I'll consider today's stream a success. Once again, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you guys coming by and sticking around and chatting with me. And hopefully I'll see some of you again soon. I'm gonna be streaming again on Saturday. That'll be Pentiment. Hopefully we'll be able to maybe finish that game out then. I think we're on the final bit of the game, so that'll be exciting. And yeah, hang tight till then. Thank you once again. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.